Okay. Alright. Welcome back to the true Zenoiran experience. We are going to be doing some theory crafting today. We're going to be making builds. So first, let's return to the overworld. There's one thing I wanted to test that I wanted to make a team comp around that I didn't do for some reason. So let's just delete these teams. We've already seen these. We gotta figure out what kind of team we're making. This is kind of like a bonus stream, I guess. I said I was gonna stream today. I streamed Minecraft earlier, but it was kind of boring. It's just nothing to do with Minecraft, really. It hasn't already been done before. So let's go do it. It doesn't matter who it is. I guess we'll just grab Yana for now. The stats actually don't matter for this build. It's gonna be kind of weird. All right, so this build, what are we gonna be doing? All right, so first of all, we need the gravity staff. He lives. Was it Dawindu? Dawindu? No, I wasn't thinking that stream was going well. Here we go. Gravity deals damage equal to 50% of each target's HP. All right, so I wanted to try something stupid. I wanted to try something very stupid. I think you can see where I'm going with this. But in order to get there, it's gonna take us now recast it. Casting match. I think it doesn't cost anything, so we just need to let's get like the basic parts down first. Level does not matter for this build. In theory, any board nuke that follows this will kill. So you just have to have an additional board nuke hit. Hold on, let me make sure. Is this true hit? What is this? Range chart. Oh, 100 hit rate though. User cannot evade. Okay, so it does suffer hit rate issues. So in order to recast, I also have to impetus this. All right, maybe this is not the thing. Or no, maybe this. Does this work? I don't think this works. I think this doesn't work. Because like, all right, here was the idea. You hit them for half their health, and then you recast it, and then you hit them for another half, so it does half of their current, right? 50% of each target's HP. Depends on if it does max or not, but at the very least, like worst case scenario, it should put them at 25% HP. This was the idea. Let's see if it even functions though. We need something to enable this. I don't think it really matters what it is here, at least not yet until we start adding other combo pieces. One thing we could do, what do we want to add? I guess she could just be our thing. She's just gonna accelerate this. We need what do we need? We need impetus and what else? We definitely need impetus. I think I might need an owl. Or no, I don't need an owl. I don't need an owl. I was thinking of like transfer the passive point. We definitely need impetus. I did unlock the other impetus too, so I have 2 on this account for like testing things. Unfortunately, this account is missing, the save file is missing pursuit earrings, and it's also missing the furry plus 20% damage thing, which sucks because I wanted to mess around with that a bit. But we have most of the stuff. All right, let's find, where is it? I think they're near the top. Yeah, they're near the top. Let's do black ear hood because it's cool. Okay, and then we want to impetus something. Doesn't really matter. Let's give it this for now. So we're gonna impetus, caster, back row, doesn't really matter. Caster. Okay, so we cast the thing, impetus, and ideally we recast it. And I want to see if this functions. Then we'll go from there. So let's just battle ourselves. Just toggle off the attack. I hate furries. Earringless. Yeah, I didn't have the earring. I was trying to make a furry team, but it did not work out that well, honestly. Let's just have them fight Chloe, doesn't matter. Just toggle off all of her attacks. We just have to see... Wait, I think you're not gonna go. Oh yeah, and then we need another... This has like a few combo pieces. This is actually kind of tricky thing. It needs to get hit with hastened action as well. So it gets hastened action, so it gets max initiative. And then I'm gonna try to recast. I don't think it kills. I'm assuming it just puts them at 25% HP, regardless of their stats, which is interesting. We do not want that. We want this one. All right, and then we hasten action. This is considered a caster. How do we discern? Highest magic attack. Oh, Jesus Christ, this thing has high magic attack too. Let's see. What stats do you have that stand out? Dude, what? The Runic Sword Plus is like crazy for stats. It's actually a pretty good weapon. Oh man. What stats do we give this? This is higher in knit. Needs some condition. Unfortunately, this is also a caster. Here, let's do back row. Back row caster. There we go. Back row caster. Okay. This will attack. Hold on, we have to disable its attacks. I just need to check to see if this functions, because if it does, it could be interesting. If it kills, what happened earlier stream? It just wasn't doing it. I was getting bored. Like, Minecraft can be fun sometimes, but the lack of music. All right, she does her thing. All right, gravity. Should put her at half. Okay, and then how does recast work? Okay, and then what's the damage look like? Okay, it does exactly what we thought. So it does 75% damage no matter what. However, it needs True Struck as well. So we could True Strike it. I think Impetus is limited though. Oh, we'd have to True Strike it twice. All right, so I wanted to do a gravity staff thing. It seems like it could be okay, but this... Oh, that's not limited. Interesting. Now, if only... we need a second wish. All right, whatever, bring it. Give me the second wish. We have to hit evasion tanks, right? Second witch. Cool. Back row. Okay, so we're not damage boosting it, so damage doesn't matter. So this is a really weird team comp. This can be anything. I'm just using him for now. This can be anything. These are just accelerating this so that you can get off 2 gravities. Now, in order to kill though, this is where it gets tricky. In order to kill, I think it's of their current HP. So in order for us to, she's on Millennium Scepter. All right, don't be on that. So this gets us our true attack. This is actually pretty complicated to comp around. It almost seems bad. Attacks all enemies, deals damage equal to 50% of each target's. Yeah, it almost seems bad. I like the recast on it. Is this a spell too? Range charge. Is this considered a spell? Let's see if this can be flipped. All right, we'll find out. We'll find out pretty soon. What am I cooking up today? I'm trying to find a... All right, hastened, gravity, impetus, true hits. He can reflect it? Oh, that sucks. Dang, gravity kind of sucks, dude. And recast. Okay. So that's a huge downside of this. This is one of the things I wanted to try just to see where it would go. I have a fun poison insta-death team, 2 werewolves, poison hex druid, wyvern, insta-death spear. Nice. That seems like it'd be cool. Furry team is you just do pursuit-like skills. I was trying some row attack thing. Alright, so she's just getting DPS now. Alright, so feather shield hard counters. That's a problem too. Alright, so this team has some issues. Needs a lot of combo pieces. It doesn't have the kill innately. I think this is an interesting weapon, but I think it just seems like it doesn't have potential. So after the recast, it just sucks. Alright, so what else could we recast? Obviously, we could recast this, but they can flip that as well. So that's not really the best thing. Blizzard. This is interesting. I mean, of course, you can recast anything, right? Maybe recasting Blizzard. The cool thing about recast is that it doesn't cost you anything. It just, like, mirrors it for free. We don't need that. That's kind of cool, though. Earthquake. Earthquake isn't really that good. This is actually better. Well, this is probably better than Earthquake. We can try this. Here, let's actually throw, like, some things in here. Just to, like, test damage. Let's throw like this guy in there. Now they might kill us. Or no, we have max in it, so we should be able to hit them. Alright, let's try the double freeze. Then we need the true strike as well. Alright, haste. Oh, he hastened right. He hastened the wrong one. Because it's like, oh, it's a backline caster. Oh, immediately dies. Isn't it always waifus over meta? Isn't it always waifus over meta? Sometimes. I'm just gonna throw her up here for now. Alright. He could do highest magic attack. If it's back row. So we can try like a blizzard nuke. Now it has the same problems of a Trinity Rain team, where it can get mirrored. Trinity Rain is great until it gets mirrored. Then it's terrible because it kills you. Alright, they're gonna Warhorn. We hit with max and it freeze though. Hastened action. Blizzard. Impetus. And then this gives it true hit. Alright, killed the one guy. The damage on the others. Recast. Yeah, the damage is lacking. Now there's no damage boost applied here. Spin to win. He just like killed those like nothing. If you're getting Unifis off, it's a waste because you're already basically killing them. Alright, so I think Blizzard is kind of similar, it's just kind of weak. Even if we like damage boost. Like if we give her some kind of thing. I think Blizzard's bad. I think Earthquake is bad too. I don't think it really does anything. Earthquake is neat until you realize it's ineffective against flyers completely. So that's just unfortunate and sad. It suddenly comes to mind to test a poison hex can be recast. I doubt it. We'll check. I want to say you can't. Can she even use the item? She can't even use the item. I think this is the only thing that can use it, right? Yeah, she can't even use the item, so... She can use Hasten Cast, but that's about it. She can't use Magia Soul. She's not a mage. I think only witches, wizards can use it. Alright, so there goes that team. Okay, so we can kind of... What else could Witch do? Obviously can do Ice Coffin. Plus 50 potency. We could recast Ice Coffin. Now the only downside to recasting, minus 20% HP. That's kind of a big cost. That's a non-trivial amount. Now if we run this... Do we need max in it? We might just need to be fast. Recast. So Millennium, alright, so if we do Trinity Rain, like you don't need to recast Trinity Rain, you can just crit boost it with Amber Lens and it will kill. Honestly, I think the recast thing is probably a meme. You become too, like, frail. I don't think it's worth it. I don't know what you would recast. Seems kind of bad. I wonder if those Wizard Punch Gloves could be recast. Never found a good use for those. Do I have an Auk in this playthrough? That's good. I can just grind auxiliaries really quick. I have a level 10 Auk. What does he get? I can't. He's not promoted on this playthrough. What can we do with witches damage-wise, aside from Trinity Rain? Seems like they don't have good recast options. So Trinity Rain is kind of like the obvious thing to do with them. And they can even use Quick Cast, so then they don't need as much help and as many items. And we've all seen Trinity Rain builds. Basically, you just use Amber Lens and then it kills everything. Assuming it doesn't get flipped. If it gets flipped, you're in trouble. Oh wait, this. Wait, Poison Burst activates. Oh, activates at the end of battle. Hold on, can she use Poison Staff? No, because it's a hex. Yeah. It's like a hex thing, I think. Fire Curse. She can do this Poison Burst thing. It's kind of neat. Is that considered a spell though? I don't know that this is a spell. It says magical attack. Yeah, I don't think it would. I don't think it would meet the condition. Let's see. One of the top 10 teams in the second Coliseum uses that quick cast ice coffin strat. 2 elven archers with cat ear hoods. Nice. So they just stack cat attacks, or like the recasting. Yeah, that's what I mean. I could see how that'd be good, obviously. But then if you just spam anti-freeze on your entire team, then you just like smack them. It doesn't really do much. If you do dispel, and if you use anti-freeze or angels, like the shield guy. All right, so it seems like Witch is not a good delivery vehicle for damage overall. Even just the fact that this can get flipped, even if you were to invest heavily, like any of the spells, unfortunately, there's a hard counter that just completely flips it back on you and just makes it dangerous to do. So let's try to get a different thing for damage. Let's just take everyone off. All right, for the furry thing, let's see what we're looking at. There's something like this. I was trying to damage fix these, but they're just so weak. I think they also have bad magical attack. What's your magical attack? Magical attack 26. Yeah, their magical attack and physical attack are quite low. So when they run this silver trident, their damage just is not there, even though it's 100 potency. So on a better class, this could be a huge nuke. Oh yeah, actually one thing I do want to try. Let's grab a soldier. I think soldier might be able to pull it off. I mean, obviously these can pull it off, but these have board nukes. That's a waste. They can do better things. Let's see, where's a soldier? Around here. Here we go. Let's grab Chloe. What are her stats? Oh yeah, I gave her offensive. All right, so that's good. But what are the actual stats though? Wow, like a few levels, like 10 levels underneath, she's still similar offensive stats to the furry. So I think if we level her up, these could be quite good. This could be good on, now I don't know about this build right now. Also, she's on warriors, that's fine. Let's see if I have levels, like books or something. We'll level up Chloe. Here we go, we have a few.
Take notes, Lex.
All right, active gift. She's getting okay defensive, or okay offensive stats.
Take notes, Lex. In service of the crown.
Okay. So it's like almost similar offense to the other thing. Let's compare them. What level are these things? 32. All right, what are you looking at here? 33, 26, 34, 28. This has better offense, and it's 4 levels underneath. So this is a better thing, and look at the health too. And look at the evasion. Obviously this is higher evasion, but this is more bulk. This is faster, but this has more damage and bulk. And it has more utility. It has quite a lot of utility. It has some interesting things that justify throwing it on a team. Attack a column with piercing strike. And it can switch from column attack, or from row attack to column attack for big damage. Plus 50 potency if user is buffed. Interesting. So 180 potency if the user is buffed in a game where that is very easy to achieve. Alright. Alright, bye-bye furry, sorry. He's just not in the meta, I don't think. Alright, and then for the build, we're not set on the build yet. This is a very good attack. This is a very powerful attack. With the right setup, this should be pretty good. And then if we do her, I'm gonna waste my Coliseum stuff. I don't really care. There's like extra battles you can do. Just need some dues. Any team you're gonna be using should get dude. So let's say we give her both. Knowledge. Oh, I don't have enough things. Alright, just give me whatever I can afford for now. I need to just like, you can do the auxiliary offline battles and get a ton of these coins pretty quickly. I just disassembled all of my teams, so. Alright, let's see how much damage we can get this thing up to. I think those furries were dude as well. We're gonna make soldier great again today. Okay, then we want to do this. Just want to level it up. All right, so what's the team? So we have 2 options. I could also even do a hone spear thing, something like super poke with like this. Oh wait, that's a hybrid weapon. Never mind. With this, I would say like a super poke, like hone spear. So we want to buff. Let's run Amalia because it's funny. Oh no, she's the best wide pursuit in the game. We can run a build on her too. We can try a lane nuke for now. Penetrate, yeah, do that with Hawkeye. Let's run her on. I like this weapon. It also gives her some initiative, which is nice. This also gives some initiative, which is nice. It's kind of a nit fix. Then drop hasten cover. We don't really want that. Then we want give her warriors for fun. I mean, if you have this unit, you're gonna have this. Or not warriors. I'm sorry, heroes. Give me that. All right, and then she just needs a passive. Dream Crown or Ancient Crown. All right, so here's our super smack. I love the gold and green on those. Those looks cool. Or those look cool. So we have plus 20% damage, tons of stats, big damage here, penetrate attack, gives herself crit. So as long as she can hit, that should kill. Then of course, I think we want a Shaman. Just to get through guard, I would say. That's the main reason. Yeah, defensive curse frontline. We could run Gambler's Coin too if we're true hitting. This could sniper lens. We could go for column nuke. That could be different. I don't think many people run column nuke. I've seen a lot of row and board nukes, but I don't see very many column nukes. All right, Amber, Hone Spear. So she just needs AP +1. So we could throw her on. Wait, what is she using? Oh yeah, she is Hawkeyeing. We could do Amethyst, and then something gives passive point. That's good. What else gives passive point? So we can Hone Spear. Do I need to Hone Spear twice though? This is probably overkill. This is probably all I need. If both of these are killing a lane, and then Gambler's Coin, front row, dirty Gambler's Coin. Yeah, front row. That's fine. True hit. She's doing a single attack. Active gift we'll get rid of. Keen Call is redundant. First aid redundant. This stuff should be these. So penetrate Hawkeye. So we have 2 huge row nukes and then debuff plus crits. And both of these give themselves Hawkeye, which crits. So when we Gambler's Coin them, they do a ton of damage and should just kill 2 lanes. And then we just need utility and backup, and this should be enough to like kill a bunch of things and be pretty good. So what else do we want to run? What do we need? Probably mobility. Can't go wrong with Sainted Knight if you want mobility as your party leader. Let's grab one of those. And now these are level 50, but the thing I'm testing here is the damage on this. I already know this is going to kill, and Amalia joins at level 40, so. All right, your party leader. This gets you super anti-magic. It's just really good. And then whatever else. I think just with 4, we're fine. So what will we add? We have True Strike. We have crits. We have plus 30% damage, then plus 50% crit damage. She hits like a truck. She'll be buffed, so Hone Spear will do 180 potency. Plus it crits. So she could just run whatever. Oh, you know what we could do? We could pursuit, or could we pursuit? We could have a pursuit bot. Who's gonna be the pursuit bot? Should I try a furry? Furry pursuit bot? Maybe. What do we want? Heal plus 20%? No. None of that. Maybe the, this glaive. Which of these is better? Of this. What level are you? 31. What level's Dinah? What level's Dinner? Now, Furry Pursuit I don't think is that good, honestly. Amalia is basically the best pursuit unit in the game, I think, because she just has the highest strength stat for wide pursuit because it's physical, so you kind of want that. We could do this, I suppose. What your dog doing? We're theory crafting some new builds for the hell of it. For new team comps. Who else is a good pursuit bot? Penelope, Werefox. Let's try Penelope. I think I made this to be offensive. Yeah, offensive furry with a glaive for plus 20 follow-up damage. And then wide pursuit. Now, the weakness hunter thing, I don't think we're debuffing things. So, but this is also single target. It does good damage, but we're not going to be debuffing anything. So really, we just want wide pursuit. So that's what we're going for. And the idea is if you hit something, so we're going to be killing 4 enemies, right? With 2 column nukes. So there's going to be a 5th enemy that's just going to be hanging out. So whatever lane they're in, that's what should be getting wide pursuited. Or potentially something else happens. Physical attack, physical damage. I think this is more damage. It might waste them on each attack. We'll see. It depends on where the extra enemy's at for this combo to work. Oh, we have to go up here. Let's go to Sapphire. Okay. All right, let's save it. I'm gonna test it here. What if you use Viking instead? Pursuit plus unguardable start. You could use Viking. Wait, actually, what's our start of battle? I like to just like figure it out as I'm going, but I don't think we have a start of battle, do we? We could curse swamp. And then we only get, well, we only really need 1 wide inspiration. But we could curse swamp. What else could we do? This could be a Viking. The defensive curse also doubles as a frontline debuff to just prevent tanking, to just like soften them up for like a huge hit. But beyond that, wide pursuit. I think this should be something else. Also, like even if it's like Bernice or something, it could be a Viking. You know what? Let's run a Viking. Why not? We'll start at the battle Warhorn. Make all allies' attack skills unguardable. I guess we are kind of slow though. That's one thing I'm noticing. It's actually a kind of problem. We're quite slow. We could drop this. We'll try the unguardable. We'll drop this thing. We need someone else to Gambler's Coin though. We could just throw a Prince in there maybe. The Prince is so good for these teams. You can't go wrong with the Prince. He just gives you damage. And then he also init fixes. He does really useful things that you want. Now, of course, we could run like something like a lane too, but... Alright, so we'll give him Dirty Coin. Hit both of them. Though I don't know that we need that. I guess we could individually buff. So Rapid Order. Individually buff front row. So that way... he just does it per hit instead of burning it all at once. Offensive order. Who has the highest init? He does. All right, so he offensive orders. And then these start attacking. This will be 49. This will be 55. So if we can also add stuff to this. I don't think I need that, do I? I could run Dream Crown. And then run this so I have 2 attacks. For redundancy, sometimes that matters. Alright, now these are expensive builds though. Now what is this guy doing? Just Warhorning? Widebreaker? Hey, you get some big attacks. You know, you're gonna Rolling Axe with this. What else can we get? Yeah, take that init plus. You're gonna roll. Oh, look at his initiative. Jesus Christ, that's actually quite good. 45. What are his stats? Precise offensive. Alright, he's not even a go-getter. Alright, so we do that, and then we give him normal Sniper Eye. so that he can actually hit. This is probably overkill at this point, but we'll go for it. And then we want probably just Sapphire. Okay, you know what? Let's make this as crazy as it can possibly be. Where is it? We just dirty coin the front once, I think. Because it basically gives us 3 gamblers coins for the cost of 2 passive points, which is just better. Now there's only one of these in the game, and it's from, I'll show you where it's at. I'm sure people want to know. It's in a Drake and Hold town. I think it's like one of these. Gamblers. There it is. It's right here. In Zenova town. So here it is. There's your dirty. There's only one of those as far as I know. Alright, let's stress test this. We now are unguardable. They purposely made Ramza compatible with every team. What's Ramza? Alright, let's see how this team does. Now, the level 50 units skew the results a little bit, obviously, but the key thing is like the team comp. So we do have... Alright, so most of our damage is coming from not level 50 unit.
I'll not let Clive outdo me.
Alright, that kills, that kills, that kills. Kills, that kills. Almost, almost. And our soldier is like under-leveled. Let's just see how we do. I like the leader effect. Now, our range assist can be a problem, though.
Do you realize who you defy?
Alright, what are we doing here? Saint's Blade, huh? Are you ever gonna row? I think she should just prioritize row heal. Okay, looks like we're taking huge damage. Let's just see what happens. Lil bro, the prince is Ramza. Ramza? You mean Gilbert? Lil bro. Alright, rapid order. Sneaking edge. Oh, he killed one of my damage. Yeah, getting assisted is a problem. Alright, widespread rolling axe. I mean, even that, that's gonna kill most things. He's level 32. Yeah, and that's her nuke right there. Alright, so we died to assist spam. Now the soldier's underleveled, and this is the first attempt of this team, so it's fine. Okay, what else can we do? We'll just pop a res item. Healer. Now she could be in the back row. I can take this out. We're fast. That's the huge advantage of Sainted Knight, is you can just take stuff out. We don't need to see this, it's just 3 enemies. Now it seems like... I want to say the Warhorn's redundant. This is probably a build of it in of itself. And if you replace this with Amber, this rolling axe is probably going to be like stomping enemies. So that's something to keep in mind. We're still taking big damage from some of these. Let's see. 65. All right, let's see what it is. That means I think something's dying. Yeah, look at that damage. All right, offensive order. We shall prevail. This will probably kill. All right, it didn't. Surprisingly. And the spear. Oh, she needs to prioritize calm. Then what else? We have this. Okay, so she does an insane amount. Now these are under-leveled enemies slightly, but have call. Okay, so blocking. All right. Wait, I thought he did his. Did he not do his thing? Hold on. Did he not do his Warhorn? How could they guard him? Or does that mean? Hold on. Does his thing work differently? Oh, he set the Warhorn. Oh, hold on, maybe hasten cover. Make Alex skills unguardable. Yeah, I think the Shaman was better. He's actually he's redundant damage, And I think the Shaman was doing more here. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, that's also the case too. Yeah, alright, so he isn't getting it off then. Yeah, so we do want the Shaman. I think the Shaman was just better.
Your will
Let's
shall be done.
garrison.
This ground belongs to
Let's
the
undeploy
Trinity.
this.
What are your orders, my prince? I withdraw from fight.
Let's grab the Shaman. Yeah, I was wondering what was going on there, because I swore he had it active. But we need the init fix, too. Alright, so then she's on this. She doesn't need the Gambler's Coin. So now, alright, so do we need the Offensive Order and the Gambler's Coin? The Defensive Curse? What about you? Row heal. Then she should be making take less damage from magic assist. Alright. Okay. Whoops, I didn't mean to undeploy those. I meant to just toggle party leader just to check. Okay. So these have good row nuke. Prioritize column. Is that not a thing? Really? Alright, let's do full column and then to create a secondary catch-all. That's the wrong thing. Secondary. Okay. So she can do this twice. You know what we could do? We could impetus. She could impetus Amalia or something. Doesn't matter who really, we just have to smack them. Just impetus, so that gets us big damage. Her inits is fantastic. It's insane actually. Okay, and we have big stats. And then this row heals, this just counters enemy mages really. This could probably be changed. I like it for the mobility though. Alright, let's check the matchups. Better. Oh yeah, that's better. What is this doing to us? Maybe we can't hit it because it's flies. Okay, dang, these kill us? Alright. That needs evaluated. Oh, that's weird. They stopped moving because there was no target. Alright, let's check this out.
Like a biting wind.
Now these are just PvE teams, obviously. Who had 76 in it? The Shaman.
To the offensive. We must.
I don't know that we need him, but he's here. Alright, they dodge. So those hard counter grounded dudes. Their ability. Alright, that's pretty good.
Allow me.
Then Amalia goes again.
Seed.
We have too much utility. The Sainted Knight is just healing. Also, we could have like some more shutdown or something. And then he attacks, which is always funny. You'll love to see it. Okay, we need something to deal with flyers.
With my aid.
The row heals are obviously good for healing after you win.
I claim this victory as my service of the crown.
Gilbert might be redundant, honestly. The impetus is nice for a combo. This could be the dirty coin user. Also done junk items. I don't know what the hell this thing's running, really. It just heals. Alright, so Gilbert could be redundant. So let's move the dirty coin to her. We only really need to do it once. And we need some way of hitting through some stuff. We have to hit through flyers. We have true hits, but they can use their parry. So we're like hard countered. She's not doing anything with her last AP. Oh, because she got impetus. Okay, let's do this. Actually. Alright. They can't parry that. Now this? The Archer Wide Pursuit? It's interesting. This guy's probably getting dropped. I don't think we need him. Or no, maybe we do for the knit fixing. We have like 2 problems. We can't quick impetus. We can't quick impetus unless... Like, she can't do her, like, initial thing to reduce their initiative and quick impetus, so we'd have to move that to someone else. Now the Amalia... Do we even need both of these? I think we just need one of these. I think we just need one, because we're column nuking with an impetus, so we could run more utility. I'm fighting the S rank fight versus a lane grandfather keeps doing 1 damage to him, even though it should be like 300 potency. Yeah, he's got some stats.
I'll not let Clyde.
Alright, let's let these fight for a minute.
Do you realize who you defy?
We easily kill that. It's like a smaller
Is
group.
that all? What are your orders, my
Kill
lord?
this
I
assist.
depart anon. I am within their range.
And they use Blaze too. Blaze 1 was so good they gave it a sequel.
A feudal
Now it's just 3 mages, so we're gonna body these.
vanquished.
Alright, let's look at some of these
What are your
fights
orders, my
now.
prince?
205 damage. Yeah, I think we're just not hitting those wyverns fast enough. Or no, not fast enough, but they have a hard counter. Negate melee damage for single hits. So that's the issue, really. Now we could switch this too. I think I can passive curse. Or what else does this do? Just guard seal? Guard seal. I don't think that works against them. We'll check it. If I passive curse, they still negate a hit.
I shall teach you the lunacy.
Wait,
of
does
your
it work
ways.
against them? It almost kills. Does that prevent them from parrying? I want to say it doesn't. And this thing, what is this? Blindness immunity? This could be on better items too. This. Got a shield that gives something. Alright, now she has more stats. Now this thing could be a wide pursuit bot. Hold on, let's go a little crazy with this one. The wide pursuit, Sainted Knight. Squeeze out some damage. Can't change equipment during battle, how dare you. Alright. Oh, I can't grab the Liberators either. Okay, that's just worse. Okay. What if you Sainted Blade? We want the wide pursuit. What about passive curse, back row? Alright, let's check that. Maybe we do have the answer with passive curse built in. Yeah, we get a knit up, Dragon's Roar, and it down. It just like does nothing. Are there any hard and fast rules you use for building a team? There are some general rules I use for building teams. The team needs AoE attacks, typically. Single hits can probably kill, but AoE attacks are much better, usually. Quick action. That's pretty good. That didn't kill, though. Interesting. Saint's Blade. That did very low damage. Happy Easter, comma. Thank you for that. We're theory crafting some things today. This will be a little stream.
You're gonna burn.
Oh man, they burn us, but we have row heals, so it doesn't matter. Offensive curse. Yeah, so I'd use passive curse for this one because of the deflect. I think that's going to be the main issue this team has, is deflect.
Now.
It doesn't consider it blocking, or guarding rather.
Allow me.
Hmm.
With my aid, I shall ease your pain. It's never in doubt.
Alright, she's getting stats. That's good.
Is that all?
Can we fight these
I'll not let
guys?
Clive outdo me.
No, we die.
I depart anon.
She needs to be set to Full column.
Your will shall be done.
Yeah, still not doing it. Now, what can this do? This is really not doing much outside of healing damage after we take damage. I almost want, like, shutdown somehow. Like, there's classes that can do that, obviously. Actually, she could go for, like, Trident. Like, that was the original idea anyways, before lane nuke was on the menu. We just, like, Trident. Oh no, if we're getting impetus, I can Trident twice. And then what else? What is this gonna do? Let's equip Wide Pursuit. I could probably change this to be a pursuit bot. There's Hunter's weapons. There's a Hunter's shield too. Just be a pursuit bot. And then active heal. Ooh, maybe that's good. Who knows? Then you active heal afterwards. You're a pursuit bot that can heal. That's different. Give me that buckler. So plus 40% effectiveness. Then we drop this for a very common sapphire. Then we get our pursuits. We get 2 row heals.
What are your orders,
Better.
Prince?
Ooh, okay.
As decreed.
We get the front stun. I think that's why. Oh yeah, and then
Your will shall be done.
okay, I see. So we can switch the passive curse back row to like counteract healers and stuff, or enemies that parry. Oh, they popped out some enemies. We can check this out. Looks like it's coming together. So it's Gilbert, Shaman, Sainted, Soldier, Damage Carry. Let's remove. Now this is a 4-man, so this is just like a junk enemy that's in the way of the boss. Alright, that's pretty good. It's like super nuke, lightning shaker. The Amalia is not even doing anything. I think we can make Amalia a wide pursuit bot as well. And then we have 2 wide pursuit bots. If we even need it. So let's do that. Make 2 wide, just Amalia pursuit. I didn't even trigger wide pursuit because you can't pursue things that are dead. That's how that works. You're like, why didn't she wide pursuit? They were dead. You cannot. You cannot wide pursuit dead things, it turns out. And then for this, it doesn't really matter. Actually, it kind of does. Okay, give me that. All right, then we get damage increase. Switch this to single hit, so that she can do attacks as well. So now we have a ton of wide pursuit. Let's see if we can just keep it on defensive curse.
I'll not let Clyde outdo me.
Nice. All right, perfect. All right, I think that's it. That might be the team.
I shall teach you the lunacy of your way.
Yeah, we have 2 wide pursuiters, and our damage carry is a soldier. You know, I've heard so much people talking trash about soldier too. This initial attack should just kill.
Don't go dying on me.
Oh, maybe not. Because the debuffs. Yeah, this team, they have like cleanse. This enemy team. Oh, one of the issues though is the dirty. We don't need dirty gambler coin. Quick impetus. Wide pursuit. That's pretty good damage from a Sainted Knight. Alright, obviously that Amalia damage is crazy. Now these enemies are level 38 and those things are level 50. But it would be similar damage. It should kill between the 2 of them at level 40. And Amalia joins you at level 50 or level 40, so. Alright. And we can drop the dirty gambler coin for a normal one, because that's messing up Amalia's accuracy. She doesn't have true hit on wide pursuit. And Gambler Coin does give you minus 50 accuracy. I don't know if it works on pursuits though. I'm pretty sure it does. I think I might waste it. It's also cheaper. Alright, it's up here. I'm surprised this does as much as it does. Level 50. It's plus 40%. 20 from each of these. So it's pretty big damage. And she does that. Let's get her to level 35 or whatever. Yeah, 35. Just see what she looks like stats wise.
In service of the crown.
Okay. Let's check out the final battle. So the main source of damage is the level 35 soldier in this team. The other things are level 50, but they're not really... They're helping somewhat, for sure. Unfortunately, the maps don't scale to your level, so it's a problem. Oh, I went to this one. That's fine.
Witness Truth, what are your orders, my prince?
Okay, so this is like a boss enemy with increased stats. I don't think they're killing us. Could be guard ordering. Patient guard order. I think she still might be dying. Do you think Elaine would be a good pursuit unit? Elaine is like a hard carry, honestly. You could make him a pursuit unit, but this team, I don't really know that they need it, the pursuit
Your will
either.
shall be done.
Alright, let's look at what they're doing. Yeah, let's just see what happens.
What are
Let's
your
just have them
orders, my
fight this.
prince? I depart anon.
I didn't mean to put them in this fight.
Do you realize who you defy?
Oh, they parry, that's why.
With all swiftness.
I think they parry. Oh, I don't... Is she on the... Quick curse? Okay. Yeah, that's initial hit. 42.
Squirm.
Defensive curse. Okay.
Pressure them.
I don't know if we're fast enough. Maybe they just kill my damage. No, she goes off. Then they parry. But the magic hits through. The magic half of it. Weirdly. Wide pursuit. Oof. Big, oh my god. Well, the pursuit's really good.
With my aid.
I think that pursuit spam is just useful.
Do not despair.
Oh, he should not be using inspiration on her. Maybe that's why. Oh no, she's still hit. She's still hit.
Your strike failed.
Oh yeah, wow. The hammer. I got killed by a hammer. Alright, so they just happen to have a thing that killed my front line. We don't have any defense against something like that either. Against a hammer. We don't have offense to prevent that. The damage is okay. Alright, I have to not hit yes to this first thing. I want to check like against most of the combats to see like what... There's a bunch of different enemy teams, so you can see when you have a bad matchup against. It's very useful. I'll probably start doing some Coliseum stuff soon, just for the hell of it. Might as well. The PvP.
Witness Truth, your will shall
Alright,
be
let's
done.
check it out. Okay, kill those. That's a 4-man. That's a 4-man. They kill that. They kill that. They kill that. They kill that. This. That. Oh no, this one we almost do, but we do not. It's also pretty close. Now against the flyers, they have the increased evasion because we're wide pursuing with grounded melee. So this we almost have. It has good matchups against most things. It's even fighting into blind there. Those are 4-mans though. A lot of these are 4-mans, that's weird. Very strange. Only some of them are 5-mans, and even so, the ones that are 5-mans don't seem to be that much harder. Alright, it pretty much has a good matchup against like most things. It could be optimized though. So Sainted Knight's Pursuit Spam. I think that's a build archetype. Because its best things are in its active point, right? For like what it's trying to support with. And some of this stuff is good, obviously, like row barrier and stuff, but usually you can kill them beforehand. Just replace Amalia with frontline wide pursuit roll. Problem solved. Maybe. We could try an archer. Like a sniper or something. Definitely not Brawl if he's level 3. Let's go buy one. Let's go purchase a new sniper. I don't think feather bows have good stats. I want to say they don't. Here we go, level 32. Now, what do we want more, though? Ooh. These have bigger attack. We want a shield shooter. Double offensive. Biggest attack stat. What color is my team? I don't even know. Here, just be. Oh yeah, she's green and black. All right, make him green and black. Cool.
I'm ready to serve.
And we'll see what other things these can use. Because these can use crossbows. They're also tanky too. I don't think they're considered armors either, right? They're just shields. Yeah. Alright, what do we got? I'm assuming this can wide pursuit. Nice, it can. Crit damage plus 30%. That's interesting. Harpoon bolts. Accuracy, crit damage. Attack a column of enemies. Interesting. Rain. What do we want? Is there a pursuit? I don't think there's a pursuit bow. No, there's not. So we just want physical damage with something. I mean, all stats is pretty good. This is also really good. This is probably what we want. A knit and evasion. And then for the shield, we probably want this. Mirage shield is nice though. Then you're like slippery. You're very hard to hit. Let's take her shield. Maybe, hold on, maybe we don't want that. We want this one. Now we have 2 pursuits, now we have an optional slot. So our crit rate's low, so our pursuits are not gonna crit really. I could have knit fix, I suppose. Maybe tailwind. No, I don't want a tailwind. I'd like it to be able to shoot. I don't think that's gonna be an option though. It could first aid, or no, it can't first aid. We also have healer, we don't need that. I could go for like evasion, I could go for damage. Maybe warriors or something. I could take the heroes because it's no longer being used. And then I can switch this out for this. Alright, now we're max 27 initiative, it's okay. Now we can go for this 100 potency if the user is in the front row. So this is quite good for like poking down some flyer. So she'll be 50. Oh, look how fast this is. She'll be 50 or 47 initiative with pursuit. Now her pursuit damage will be lower. Yeah, this is a save file without pursuit earrings, unfortunately. All right, let's check the final map again. It sucks that gravity's bad. It also can be flipped on you, which makes it even worse. So it can be flipped, it can't combo into a kill without using other board nukes, or some kind of spam damage. Maybe you can pursuit off of it, I doubt it. Maybe that's the winning strategy.
Witness Trush, I'll not let.
Alright, let's look at these flyer squads. We're fighting into most things well. Okay. I think those just tank us. We're taking minimal damage. Oh yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the build. So we have two, these are the damage carries, by the way. So these are at level. This doesn't really do damage, this doesn't really do damage. This does some pursuit damage, but beyond that, this is the main source of our damage. And this has not been boosted either, so this could be strength boosted for more damage. Now, obviously, Heroes Battalion's a very highly contested thing. Now make a team of crit rogues.
Will shall be done.
I could. I'll do that. Let's see. So soldier can damage carry. I feel like these two are a pretty good combo into most things with row attack. Alright, cool. We'll save it really quick. Team full of crit rogues. Alright, let's try it. Crit rogues, huh? I think the problem with rogue is its damage is really bad. Or hold on, can I beat some auxiliary battles? I need to get more stat boosters. Alright, we're on 23. I swear I beat like a few of these earlier. Maybe I didn't save it. Here we go. Usually these are easy. You can just like send a team in. Yeah, I disagree. This sucks. I won't explain.
Haste is key.
Alright, we'll see if we win. Alright, usually these are easy. This is how you get stat boosters. Just do the auxiliary battles, get a bunch of coins. Pretty stupid. How's it going, Zenoiran?
Like a biting wind.
Like a fighting wind. Easiest way to get stat boosters, or whatever Coliseum thing you want. Just do the auxiliary offline battles. You can just take one of your hard carry teams, and they generally will win every single battle. Without changing your team comp at all. It's pretty stupid. We're gonna need to damage fix those rogues. So crit
All
rogues.
swiftness.
I'm at the gym, just popped in to drop some super hot fire. Nice. That's what's up. Peace, dude. I think I ate something bad. Now, alright, how do we damage fix thieves? Rogues inherently, they have some. There is a thing you could do that could be good.
Haste is
There is a thing you could do that could be good. I want to say. I want to say it. Or maybe I don't. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling. I want to say it.
like a biting wind.
White hot takes, my dude. Wait, I was joking. Oh, we're doing it. Trust me. You think they're unfixable? We're gonna make it work. Today on Mythbusters, Jamie and the gang learns that Adam has a gang. I don't know what active. Oh, I know. I actually do know what active squads, man. You pair them with werewolves, or is that banned? This is just like theory crafting for fun. Basically. We're getting Coliseum coins for stat boosters so that we can actually get damaging boys. Though, I think with combos... I think there is a combo you could do. We'll find out pretty soon.
With all swiftness.
Alright. So you need to get a few more Coliseum coins. This is kind of almost like a guide too for farming Coliseum coins. Just like do this. Get as many stat boosters as you need. Now they cap out at 5 uses per stat or 5 dues of illusion, so this makes you competitive with the game, I would say. Alright, let's go to the shop. Got nothing but the best things here. Strength. Just give me a ton of these. Doesn't matter. I don't even care how many, just give me that many. Alright. First we need to find a source of thieves, ideally level 30 ones. Hopefully there is a thing. I don't know if thieves will be in here. We'll check this town. So far, no. And no. I don't know that there'd be thieves here. I can check up here. Here we go. Level 26. How many? I think just 2. We want offensive, offensive. Alright, the pink and black man. 22 physical attack. Alright, we'll get a second one. Offensive, offensive. Alright, there's 2 thieves. Wait, can I get more? No, they ran out. Alright, cool. How's it going, Berad? Is that how you say it? Alright, we're theory crafting a funny thing right now. And it's damage carry rogues. We do have a level 30 Travis, too. Now, I don't think we really need... I think we just need 2 rogues. Okay, I think there is potential here. Alright, first let's do this. We're going balls to the walls here. We're not gonna be messing around. We're doing double... We're doing double sniper Emberlins. And then for the sword, let's do Kingsblade on 1. Nodos on the other. Alright, we're gonna try some silly nonsense in a second. Alright, where's the other thing? Alright, second sniper lens. Alright, so that gets us our crit. Oh, let me take a screenshot of this first, so I can remake these if I want to do a video on it. I don't know that I do. I might. I don't know. We'll see. Let's take screenshots of all this stuff. Make a folder. I'll make it in the thumbnail thing. We'll call it new team. Cool. This will be soldier. Okay. And this guy. Prince. Shaman. So I'm about to start breaking this team apart. Shield shooter. And then I like the Sainted Knight build. I think that's interesting. The buckler, a wide pursuit heal bot, because then it squeezes damage out of it. And this is Sainted. Alright, now we can rip apart that team. There's an item that gives a skill called Nimble Fighter that boosts crit damage. Can I share my team with you? Yeah. Well, I do team reviews for members, if that's what you're talking about. For channel members, not just subscribers. Alright. So what is it? The skill? Nimble Fighter. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. After an evading an attack, though, we want to front load our damage. We want to kill them before they do anything. And these are very fast. Alright, so we double sniper lens. That gets us crits. Now keep in mind that Shadow Bite is a double hit attack. Interesting. Kind of. So we're trying to make thieves into damage carries right now, if anyone's wondering what the hell I'm doing. Alright, so first things first. We want this guy. This guy is the guy. Dirty Gambler coin. Oh wait, no. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Dirty Gambler coin. Or do we? Yeah. Because then we can boost them with other things. Well, I haven't tried this before. Where is the witch? Archer, this chick. Can you recast Mystic Conferral? I've never done that before. Can you do it? Is that a thing? Oh, she can't even use recast. Damn. I was gonna try to get her to recast, to Mystic Conferral both of them. Okay, what else could we do? Obviously we could Thunderous, or we could like Tome Conferral them. But we're Gambler coining, so we actually can't do that. Actually, what we could do is we could hit one of them. She needs the Tailwind. You're gonna Nitfix the front. Yeah, that's fine. Front row. Alright, so she's super fast. She conferrals front row highest initiative. Alright, so that would be this. So then he gets conferraled up front. And then I think we conferral him, or he gets conferraled, then I think he gets, so he Dirty Gambler coins, which applies a buff to both of them. I think he'll just do that once. He should only be able to do it once because he rapid orders. Gambler coin. Alright, so conferral, applies a buff, then we need another conferral. Let's grab one of our favorite units here. Everyone's favorite units. These things. Then this. The nice thing about this, it gives you damage, obviously, but the key thing here is we want it to Tome Conferral and also be durable enough to survive spam, because that's important in PvE. Tome Conferral, what do we want? So we could do Burn, we could do Stun. Let's do Stun. Front row only. Alright. I think we have a lot of damage now. We have to boost their damage. Dues of Strength on the Thieves. Okay. We also want Dues of Knowledge, actually, because they're going to be hitting with magic potency. Or I think that, yeah, I think we do want Dues of Knowledge. Alright, let's check this. So we have true hit crits that are damage boosted from Dirty Gambler's Coin. We get upfront conferral on one. That one gets Gambler Coined. The other one cannot get Gambler Coined. Let me make sure the Gambler Coin... Let me check the inits really quick. What is your init? 30, 40, or 53, what else? Okay, this is faster. So widespread inspiration, I think that is not, that's limited. All right, so perfect. So then that gives both of them the buff. He gets conferred from her. She confers this one. They both catch a conferral. He has stun on his conferral. They have multi-hit, so they both get 50 potency on their row attacks. And outside of that, let's give them, like Dream Crown. And then what else could we do? There's like a lot. I was thinking about using Impetus. She's tailwinding front. Do they need it? We're already using Rapid Order. We don't need a tailwind. We can Impetus the front. We can drop this for Impetus. Give me that. Set it to front row. Alright, and then crown this one. The crowns are just good for stats. They also give you other things too, but it's just good for damage. Especially with hybrid attacks if you're conferring. And then this guy... You also apply blind, which is kind of neat. Wide Pursuit. Did anyone Wide Pursuit? He's gonna widespread, so he's gonna be at 1. He could guard order at some points. He's gonna offensive order first action. Mirage Stab on Runic is fine. What are you doing? You could be first action. She could be on some rubies for redundancy. Some rubies. Alright, now we have a lot of attacks. We'll see how this does. I could change their attack order too. Could Scarlet work? She can confer and give a PP back. Maybe. So these guys are level 26. We did give them +5 strength. You get both crowns from doing treasure maps, so just go mining and do your treasure maps for Bastorius and Angel Lands. You'll get both. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it's not bad damage. Won't we have a kill here? Alright, if things get cleansed... I think those are blinding. That kills us. Yeah, there's instances where the damage is quite low. There's some kills. That's not bad for level 26s. Let's do this.
Wherever you'd like me.
We'll make sure our sequence of events is correct. Let's go to this. We need to level these up. They're level 26, so they should at least be level 35 by this point. If they can kill things on this map, they're pretty good.
Joining the battle. Your orders, please.
Alright, that's a kill. That's a kill. Oh yeah, they do get dropped by these. They get hard countered by the sword masters. That's a problem. So they need some kind of answer to sword masters. They get first turned, or like at the start of battle, just smacked.
As you command.
Or like we have to see it, right? We have to see what this does.
I'm ready to fight.
They're killing a thing at like super underleveled. Oh, we're using the wrong at the start of battle. We should be rapid ordering. That's definitely hurting us. Mystic Conferral, Shadow Bite. Oh wait.
Come on then.
Oh, and he wasted his resources too.
On to the next.
Hold on. All right, do not do sneaking edge. Yeah, so he's not even Hawkeyeing. This guy, all right, so he could... So he needs Hawkeye. He should be on... sorry, wrong way. Sapphire. Alright, they're just missing. I think this might be a good build. Now, obviously, those stupid True Strikers just smack you, so you'd want to change some things around so that doesn't happen. No, this thing, that should be fine.
Wherever you'd like me.
Okay, that's low damage. That's pretty bad. Oh, now they're beating these. The 46, I'm sure you know what that is from. The 46 is one of the units dying. Oh, we have a bad matchup against armors. That's actually a serious problem. What else can we do? Under conferral. She could double thunder conferral. Sapphire. Hey, give me that sapphire. You could also ice conferral, that might be better. Then she has attacks too. She mirage stabs for decent damage.
What should I do?
Okay, that's really low damage. We're almost killing these now. This thing, I think we just have a bad matchup against this because it eats the conferrals, or it eats the, I think they eat a lot of the attacks, fortunately. So there are some hard counters you have to deal with. Try fire.
Your orders, please.
Let's just see why it's bad. Poison spam with fire conferral until they die.
Haste is key.
Now I wonder if these dudes level up if they get much better. Sylphic barrier, what the hell? Why did she Sylphic barrier? Oh, before that attack, interesting.
Going to thank me?
Alright, conferral.
We shall prevail.
Hawkeye, widespread inspiration, shadow bites. Holy guard. Okay, I see. Flame conferral.
For victory.
Defensive order. These things just out tank us. Shadow bites. Yeah, we have the crits, but like against things that guard. Actually, you know what? A shaman is an obvious thing here. To remove blocking, to reduce damage, or to increase damage that they take. Who is not needed though? I like the active mystic conferral. The damage boost on him is like probably needed. Oh wait, these have the same. Is he not even getting offensive order off? His widespread inspiration though.
Like me. Sir.
Okay, let's try.
Your orders, please. Right away.
Let's retreat really quick.
Wherever you'd like me. I'm leaving for now.
Yeah, let's bring the shaman out. We need the damage to increase. Now the only issue though is those things are gonna cleanse that debuff, I think, or even be immune to it. So there's gonna be matchups where it's just not that good. And then we drop quick curse. This can just be a buff bot. With gambler's coin. They're hard to damage fix, I will say that. They're not the easiest thing to damage fix. Front row. Then what else? We only need to do that once, and then I think we curse swamp. Okay. Ooh, actually curse swamp is pretty good at fighting. It's pretty good at fighting those Sainted Knights because it reduces their passive points by 1. That's actually kind of nice bonus.
Joining the battle. Your orders, please.
Now we kill him. Fantastic.
What should I do?
However, we're still weak to True Strike, so it's not as simple as just slapping a shaman on the group. We're still very weak to True Strike. We need to do a lot to get their damage into killing.
I'm ready to fight.
Alright, let's check it out. Have you come around to Shaman Druid? I think Shaman early game isn't very useful, but Druid late game is good for row attacking teams and then the occasional board nuke. I think Fairy Nuke is just so good right now with Amber Eye that you just don't even need a Shaman, but it's nice to have just to prevent enemies from blocking. Alright, Flame Conferral Shadow Bites. Alright, that was actually good damage. That was actually meaningful. And then he could not Shadow Bites for single targets so that he can conserve. He could do like active steal for like some spam.
I'm gonna try now.
Barrage Stab, nice. She last hit.
We've repelled them.
These are leveling up.
This should help them.
Good. They need more stats. That'll help too. Alright, so for Shadow Bite, row 2+ combatants. Alright, maybe not active steal. Passive steal is actually quite big damage on single target here. Row with 2+ combatants, passive steal. Shaman is always awesome if enemies are higher level.
Wherever you'd like me.
In challenge runs, it could be useful, but I think in normal play... Oh, here we go. In normal play, Druid is good, but Shaman, early game, I don't think really does anything. If you're playing... Not even if you're playing fast, like, just in general, like, if you have 4 things in a team, Shaman doesn't have access to the damage debuff, or the defense debuff, which allows you to kill faster. So I just don't think it's... I don't think it's terrible, but I think it's just really slow compared to other things. You're better off with like other options, like even just like a soldier. It can lane nuke, it can true strike, it can spot heal. It's basically just like a better, and it can even damage carry. Like I just showed a team that damage carries with a soldier, so it can even damage carry. It can do way more. But Shaman or Druid is good. I think Druid is valuable for when you have 5-man teams.
This one.
All right, we're getting hit really hard here. We're killing them, but we're also dying, so it's almost like I wish this could tome confer. I don't think it can, right? It's the one thing this can't do. Yeah, it can't tome conferral. It can still active mystic. Damn, I need it to active mystic. Both of them. It does one of them, and then the other one gets tome conferral. The thing that probably would get dropped is this. And we would drop the tome. The tome conferral, the mystic conferral is critical because the damage on the row attack is just terrible. It's 15 potency times 2. But with a conferral, you're getting 50 more, so you're getting 100 magic potency at plus 30 physical potency, and you're getting true strike crit. And if you're hitting against things that are low defense, it should be enough to kill. So that's like the thing. Now if we drop this for something that can guard these with quick cover against true strike, so you'd have this guard scout, what else? Scouts and certain infantry, you'd use a rule to guard these. You would not have them be guarded by a hammer, though you would kill hammer group before they would kill you. But yeah, I think this one gets tapped out immediately with the opening move. That's a serious problem. That's not like a trivial issue. It just gets immediately tapped out. We'll watch it though. It needs like a... But if we run like a Virginia or something... Yeah, also look at that archer assist damage too. Alright, evasion down, initiative. Yeah, they just tap out a guy. Especially at 10 health, there's no way. Yeah. That's like why you usually don't run these. Featherbow is the best counter. So if we add tanking, we'd lose damage, basically. Alright, flame conferral, debuff. Alright, that just killed them. So we're able to damage fix. Though maybe, hold on, maybe we just need one thief. It seems like when you want to make these types of builds... Oh, that damage is very bad. Did you see that? Hold on, here she goes. Yeah, then look at her, she's not even being like boosted. She did more damage there. They're burning at least. I feel like maybe one thief in Virginia to cover for the front. And then you can have Shaman as party leader for anti-magic, and then Virginia. You're a slow team though. You can switch to Thief for increased mobility, but it's slower. It's much slower than a horse. These are not optimal teams we're making right now. We're just goofing off mostly. I think the most optimal teams have already been made, and I've already made videos on them and stuff. I also don't think Trinity Reign is optimal. I think it's actually kind of bad. It's bad because it can be mirrored and it can also be dispelled, so then the combo doesn't even go off. The Rage of the Fairies is the best thing in the game right now for killing enemies. Nothing comes close to either of those. They're just instant hitting. They're on 2 super units that have some of the best things, and there's no downside to using either of those units. And they have really good at the start of battlefield effects. One's more aggressive and one's more defensive. Yeah, these die to spam too, so this is a big issue for this team comp. So if we withdraw... who do we drop? We need this. This is critical for reducing their defense. These conferrals help for scaling the damage. We could drop a Thief and just run like this one. Or which one's better? I guess this one. Drop this for Virginia. So that she can tank for the other frontliner. What else could she do? She's over leveled right now, so she'll do fine. You know, let's run let's run this unit. Here, you're on Kingsblade Cornix, because the other guy, he's Nodos, right? Yeah, he's on Nodos. We want... I'm gonna assume people have... that she joins with that. So let's say this is, for the sake of argument, this is Virginia. Then you want quick cover, Squire Shield, and front row. This gets rid of those spam attacks, so you quick cover, and she easily tanks those. Royal Guard, that's fine. This is also, or not at that. The Maiden's Hammer is good because it's a true hit too, so it squeezes some damage out. And then what else? She could just go for whatever. Grants 1 passive point if it hits. She can go for like archer counter, armor counter, and flyer counter. And for her item, which crown are you on? Keep on the other crown. Or just like stats. We'll try that. This gives it more defense. And then you can do Thief for mobility, Virginia for anti-archer assist, and then Shaman for anti-magic assist.
Took you long enough.
Alright. Hey, we're almost killing some things. Let's see how we do.
You ready?
Alright. I think that assist is wrecking us. Alright, let's do this too. Okay. What else are we getting hit by? I think he's getting impetus, right? Oh, and then she's also catching. Oh, we don't need to. We can. Oh, I see the issue now. Oh, now that we're doing this, though, we don't need this. Because this Mystic confurls highest initiative front row, which is this. So he gets confurled, so this is now redundant. So this could just be single gambler coining. And just set it to scout. And I'll put front row just in case something's considered scout, because you never know. Alright, so front row gambler coined this. He Hawkeyes on Shadow Bites. He catches impetus. Now impetus, so he gets Mystic confurled, so he gets upfront damage, and he should be getting double coined for a huge damage here. And maybe we can try, let's see, row with at least 2. Let's try back row. Alright, we're taking significantly less damage. So the blind is actually pretty useful. Now, we no longer need confurl. So this should be replaced with something else. Let's put her on just like widespread, just like wide pursuit. For now, this is like a placeholder. I'm in combat, so I can't undeploy this. Oh, I can't grab a wide pursuit. They're all hidden. Oh, we have a kill though. Alright, I think we just take assist damage here. Yeah, ignore the spoiler character. Our party leader was a thief there, by the way, so we took big damage from the assist. Alright, Mystic Conferral our thief. Defensive Curse. Okay. Shadow Bite, Inspiration, plus the Conferral. They're looking at pretty decent damage with crits. Oh, but the anti-crit just killed the damage there. Dang, you hate to see it. It's about to kill it again. That's rough. Well, yeah, maybe didn't kill it that much.
You're safe with me.
Now, one thing that is interesting is active steal, but it's single hit. I think it hits 4 times, isn't it? So if you can furl that, it does huge damage now. To a single target, though. That's like the issue. Okay.
I shall protect you. Happy with that?
Nice. I don't mind that conferral. She could be freezing, too. She missed the curse. Oh, did she? Oh, because of blind? Yeah, it did hit the front row. That's true. Yeah, we probably could have optimized that.
No letting up now.
Alright, he's leveling up. He needs more damage, too.
All set. Took you long enough.
Alright, that looks fine. And then for party leader, we'll try the anti-armor, or the anti-archer, rather.
Ready yourself.
Okay, that's definitely mitigating a lot of the damage. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so we have to actually target the back line manually here. And we do get the kill. Yeah, if something's blinded, they will typically miss whatever action they're about to do. Oof.
Have my magic.
Oh, why didn't she cover that?
Through your defenses.
Is that oh, is that uncoverable? What the hell? Oh, let me look at that. When did that happen?
Maybe it's not all bad.
They have uncoverable abilities? I don't think so. Is it because she used Quick Curse? Oh, that's why, dude. The Quick Curse got him killed. Because it's limited. Wow.
We've no time to falter. Forward! Destiny awaits. You'll have no mercy from me.
Alright, let's see. I don't think these have it. Oh no, they do.
You shall not.
Can't cover an opening move, you say? No, it was just getting Quick Cursed.
Happy with that?
And it's limited, that's why.
Squirm.
Defensive Curse on the back.
We strive for progress.
Alright, that's killing them.
One thing to do.
Quick Impetus. Oh, he's on passive. Oh yeah, I set him. He needs to have a catch-all. Actually, the second hit did a lot of damage.
I'm gonna try now.
Crouch stab.
I'll brook no insult.
Maiden's Hammer. Dude, it's such a good ability.
Don't mind if I do.
Alright, we're starting to get there.
For me.
Now let's see. Let's say prioritize front. And then prioritize back. There we go. So if I toggle one, it still works.
No time to falter.
It's looking fine. It's not like good though.
With me.
It clearly has like negative matchups.
Take arms and face me.
I think it's too complicated to squeeze the damage, but like to get the damage out of the thief, in order to deal huge, like in order for it to damage carry with a row attack, like we have to put so much into it. Oh yeah, and then she's defensive cursing that.
March on. Come on then.
Oh yeah, and she's supposed to be on wide pursuit. We're supposed to have a wide pursuit. Maybe with wide pursuit, hold on. Sainted Knight, wide pursuit. We already know it works. Barrage stab. Because then you get damage off of attacks, which is better. And Sainted Knight's a great party leader. Let's grab Monica.
Consider wisely our options. Make haste. A temporary retreat.
And they're like, huh? Alright, sorry, lady. Yeah, that's basically what we want for healing. So we have anti-magic, anti-physical, great, fantastic party leader now. And then this needs to just do this. I think it's the only scout, right? Yeah, that's our only scout. Alright, so she just needs to Mystic Conferral Scouts. First action. And then afterwards, Icicle Arrow. And now she's significantly better. So that gets us more damage. Gambler's Coin. Scout front row, perfect. And then you just follow up with spam damage. Then we can make her the party leader by default. And then switch to Virginia if it makes sense. Otherwise, we just counter the magic. Oh, we're not killing. Oh, man. Let's try front row.
What are your orders, my prince?
Alright. Looks like we're hitting through.
A futile endeavor.
This might be a good team.
Hunt with your wits. Away.
Happy with that?
Yeah, we need that Mystic Conferral so we can Gambler's Coin him. Otherwise, you can't do both. If you like do the Witch Conferral or a Tome Conferral because they're limited. Alright, that's surprisingly
One thing to do.
low damage, but we impetus it. Wait, wide pursuit? Okay, they parry. They look like they're about to die though.
Ready yourself.
Actually, Virginia, I don't think is a problem. She actually can single target pretty well.
Ease your pace.
Rogue definitely lacks damage and needs all these things to buff it. And Druid does just boost your damage overall. And it's just like a good utility for endgame. Wide pursuit. Oh! That Monica, dude. Jesus Christ. She has more damage than the thing getting confirmed. Off of just wide pursuits, man.
I'll not let Clive outdo me.
This team's doing better now.
Agreed.
I think this might be it. I think we figured it out.
Do you realize who you defy?
You just need a level 50 Monica wide pursuit. Also, this is a level 50 Virginia. But she can punch down tanks at base, like just initially, and flyers. And she has a huge single target hit and can also main tank for your team. And she's really good Valor skills too.
We strive for progress.
Oh, the no crits hurts this so bad. That's where like most of my damage comes from. Wide pursuit. Oh my god, dude! His damage is super low if her wide pursuit did that much. Jesus Christ. Sainted Knight is just OP. Being level 38 versus 50 is really not that big of a damage increase, by the way, on the Sainted Knight. Where do you get third wide pursuit? Oh, two are from towns. Oh, Solon Town. You get it from Solon Town. I can show it. Solon Town. Right before the final boss. It's near the auxiliary battle. Level 38 auxiliary battle that we're in. You beat the mission that gets that auxiliary battle in the exact same town. Pretty sure.
I shall ease your pain.
Alright, good row heal. Yeah, the nice thing about row heal is if you're sitting on extra active points, you can just spam it at the end of a battle and just heal to full in most cases. Alright, little 30 thief. 30 physical, active steel. Okay, so active steel is 100 total potency, and it's currently bugged. It does not steal all of their active points.
A lacking bout, frankly.
You can use her.
What are your orders, my prince?
Who is her? Who is she,
Your
really?
will shall be done.
Here, let's do one of these. Merciful Rain. Just stand here for a second.
My wounds are on the mend.
Look at that healing on that too. It actually heals very fast.
I shall teach you. the
Oof,
ways of
116
your
damage.
ways.
I know why though. Oh, active steel has been activated. There we go, better. What's bugged? Oh, active steel doesn't steal all the active points. It just steals one, I think. It reduces theirs, but you just take one. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it seems like it's bugged. Alright, then the Shadow Bite. This is a lot of work to get the Shadow Bite killing too. No damage. Go! Wide pursuit. Look at, dude, Jesus Christ. The flex. Monica just damage carrying over the thief. Yeah, look at that damage. You're you're better off just running Monica on wide pursuit plus anything. Thief I don't think is ever gonna damage carry.
Victory as my own.
I'm giving it Mystic Conferral, crits, damage increase, crit damage increase.
What are your orders, my
It's
prince?
just not enough to kill. Here, let's see, what is this team? Alright, this team is gonna be kind of difficult to fight. So, front row, let's do back row. Back row, let's see if that does it. Oh, there we die. One thing that's cool though about wide pursuit is that it actually, if you're on a flying unit, you can wide pursuit back rows, which is really sick. So, something to know. The more you know. Yeah, it looks like we're getting bodied here by the boss. That doesn't mean we can't try. Almost don't need the thief.
What are your orders, my prince?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is a good build, though. This deserves a video, I think. This is such a good build, actually. I don't even think she's strength fixed. Because you get plus 40% on your wide pursuit. And that's what's giving you the extra damage. And you also get a little bit of crit rate, too. So, that's pretty neat.
I'll not let Clyde outdo as decreed.
Yeah, you could run it on Wyvern and Griffin, and it's pretty good.
I'm all too familiar
Oh,
with
we
such
die.
adversity.
Damn. I could try offensive curse. Alright, that prevents us from dying. They cleanse it though. I could also prioritize back row. With freeze, yeah, that's the thing that does it the most. Alright, let's just say front row. Alright, now we're dealing damage. You just do your thing. try some draughts. Isn't there a better setup for sword class? Helmet item uses. Oh, isn't that setup better for stronger sword classes? I would say no, because if you're using this for cleanup damage, the Sainted Knight does more than enough to kill. Oh, we just lose our thing to spam. It does more than enough to kill, but it also row heals, and the other stronger classes don't row heal. And it also is a fantastic party leader. Sainted Knight is like arguably one of the best classes in the game for every team comp. Any team comp that's good should be able to fit it in its team. And the row heals typically allow you to out heal spam damage and just keep your team topped off. And it also has, it can like Runic Blade to kill armors. It can Wide Pursuit for huge chip damage. It can also negate enemy magic if there's like an enemy quick cast witch or something that's like that instantly like max and it freezes you. It can just cancel the row attack out. So it can do basically everything you want. And it's also a mount, which is insane. Dang, that almost just killed her. Bull Force. Aha, dang, 190. Bastard's Cross. She's dead. So my one dude just died from spam. He didn't get any of his attacks off. That's also a problem the thief has. She unfroze them.
You okay?
Why would row heal be important for Wide Pursuit though? Well, it's you're condensing your healer role into a damage support. Jesus, 147 damage.
I shall ease your pain.
You okay?
All my dudes died. Yeah, I think the thief cannot deal damage. I don't think that's a thing it can do well. Unfortunately. Have you ever run her with parry shield? I could try it. Right now she's on the cover shield. She could have parry shield. She's on this one. Talk about this counterattack. This is actually pretty good. Negate melee damage. For a single hit though. So multi-hit gets through, or does it block all of it? I haven't tested that. But the plus 50 counterattack is really good with Maiden's Hammer. But it's also assuming you're letting them hit you a lot, which the only reason they'd hit us a lot is because the thief died immediately. If the thief didn't die, we would have been fine.
Never crumble.
We need to go
I
res.
depart anon.
Joining the battle, wherever you'd like me.
I think Sainted Knights are incredible, but they're overrated at this point. Seeing so many people put them over the Elven Sisters. They aren't a top 5 unit. They're definitely not better than the Elven Sisters. Actually, who are the top 5 units?
Cornean knights are more persistent.
Let's do
than
this. It's
most.
Merciful Rain.
My wounds are on the mend. What are your
Get in the
orders?
ring.
As decreed. Your will shall be done.
Go heal.
I depart anon. I fear the worst.
Oh! Hold on, what are we doing? Prioritize front. What's the team? We want to prioritize back with this team. We're just eating damage here. I think we're dying to an assist probably. Yeah, the thief problem, it's low HP. This is also why I don't like foxes or wolves. Their low HP gets them killed by assists frequently. Other things could tank that. Now the archer also died. They were both at like half, so a lot of things were low.
I mustn't give in.
Watch and learn.
Here, let me look at where I placed everyone in the tier list really quick. I think Sainted Knights might be top 5 unit. I think they're better than Berengaria, to be honest. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, what the hell are you talking about? But I think if you're trying to play optimally, you just min-max the Elven Sisters, each in their own squad. And then you run a Sainted Knight with each one, and then you can have Elaine in his own squad, and then you have 3 super squads. I think Elaine is way better than Berengaria. His row attack kills way easier on Amber Light, or Amber, whatever lens.
I require a rest.
It's pretty
My
crazy.
blade is not yet broken.
Yeah, I think Berengaria, she's S tier, but I think she's overrated right now. To be honest, yeah. Because, like, row stun is cool, but killing a row of enemies is better. Where's my tier list? Here it is. Well, let me mute myself. I'm just gonna scroll to skip to the end. I can view it in the back end here. This needs to go help out. The Amber Lance. Yeah, this needs to... Thief is dead. He's healing.
I've arrived.
They aim for me.
End game. Alright, hold on. Oh, they're doing that to me? No! I'm gonna have to restart that map. Alright, the Thief experiment I would say failed. Alright, so I have Sainted Knight and my own tier list. I did put Dark Marquess higher than High Lord. I actually think it's flipped after playing the game more. Sainted Knight. I think Sainted Knight is top 5. For sure. I think Elven Augur is the absolute best class in the game. Then High Lord, then Sybil. Then maybe Sainted Knight. I don't know who else would be better than it. Like, Dark Marquess just does not have the damage of High Lord, and High Lord gets damage bonus versus dudes who just aren't on mounts, which is a huge advantage and does not need the condition of dudes needing to be debuffed. So he just kills a row immediately. He just immediately kills a row. It's kind of hard to compete with that. And you can Gamblers coin him. He doesn't even need it. He honestly doesn't even need it. Let's actually do this. This is getting bodied so hard right now. I have no Valor points, no items. No!
Knights are more
It's taking so long to reset.
a feudal endeavor.
Oh, we heal though. Okay, we heal. We need to get rid of these
What are your
guys.
orders, my prince? As
I
decreed.
kill these freaking things, man. I need to
I shall
reform.
teach you the lunacy of your ways.
Don't mind if I do.
Your will shall be done. I
Go loud.
depart anon.
Yet to claim victory.
Do you realize who
I can
you
make a
defy?
squad to win really quick so I keep the thief levels. But I don't think I'm gonna run the thief anymore.
Clive out
It clearly cannot damage carry.
as decreed.
Though
Will shall be done.
Here, go there.
At once.
we can res. Life aid.
I'll see this debt repaid. I'll not let Clive outdo me.
It's a lot of damage. Now being at 1 HP is a problem, we'll say. For the sake of argument. So she covers him. How's he dying? What if we change to front row?
What are your orders?
We're at 1 HP. Alright, we got
As
it.
decreed. A feudal endeavor.
I don't think Unifi's top 5. Her counter build dies to like way too easily to dumb crap. Her board nuke is good when it works, but it can be stripped from nope owls. And beyond that, it also requires impetus. Whereas like the Elven Sisters and Elaine just can whack things without impetus. And then if you impetus them, they just become stronger. Wyvern Masters, only with Dragoon Dive. Kind of pointless using that spear and Elaine. Yeah, I don't know. I think charge attacks are strictly worse than Elven. Like even just a row attack that kills 3 enemies, I would say is better than a charge nuke. Because it doesn't have like hard counters usually. Like Unifi nuke can be good, but it can be hard countered with an owl, if there's any owl. Never got my impetus stripped. Elven archers. Okay.
You okay?
Nope, owl. Well, let's get rid of this.
It shames me to admit it, but
I think she's out of stamina again. Is Dispel a debuff? Does this actually work? Are you using Pure Field to counter a strip? Is that even possible? If so, that's kind of weird. A debuff shouldn't be, or a Dispel should not be considered a debuff.
I'm heading there now.
Technically, it's
I've reached my destination.
like a strip ability. If that is the case, then yeah, then Unifi goes up. Owls and feather bows are most annoying counters. Poor nukes. Where do you put the warrior's row smash over stuff like Mirage? Row smash seems bad. Not a fan of it. The warriors?
I'm with you.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of that stuff seems weird. It removes the debuff immunity instead of the impotence. Oh wait, which one's warrior? I'm getting my games mixed up because warrior's like an axe unit in Fire Emblem. Is that? Oh, look at the list really quick. Or no, that's Viking. The rolling axe, that's Viking, right? Yeah, that's Viking. Warrior is which one? The gladiator, right? Or no, it's Berserker. Warrior. Or is that the tier 1 class?
Allow me.
Breaker? Oh yeah, it's the tier 1 class, right? 100% ignore defense versus armor. Yeah, I don't think that's very good, because it's only good against its thing.
I shall ease your pain.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only good against the thing that it's designed to counter, and then beyond that its damage is low, because it's just a 100 potency attack on a slow attacker.
Victory as my own.
You could probably get it killing. We'll look at it.
What are your orders, my prince? As decreed. I shall teach you the lunacy of your ways.
A little stronger every day.
It's unguardable and uncoverable. I mean, the Shaman can get you through, or the Druid rather. That's an issue. Yeah, I don't know. It seems fine, I guess, but the class it's on? I just don't think it's a very good class. Let's go grab a level 32 one. You're mine now. Is this auxiliary battle day? No, we're just like theory crafting builds for fun. Breaker. Alright, so let's say we want to make the row smash good. 100 potency isn't bad. So we need to init fix, obviously. Maybe run this. System init. Let's give him double crowns. You can do that, right? It doesn't make any sense. Alright, double crowns. His attack is decent. Let's give him This is like the favoritism setup right here, for sure. Let's give him our absolute highest possible things. Where is it? Alright, we're sparing no expense. Alright, there's our insane guy. Here, let's just swap him in. 41 in it. Alright, so he's plus 15 to all stats. He doesn't need a Raven Plume. We're gonna quick curse or curse swamp them. Hit minus 10. Probably fine. We'll row smash. We'll try it. Why not? Now, comparing it to the thief, it's definitely gonna outdamage the thief because like that thief build was terrible. But we'll see. Sniper Amber Lens. Oh yeah, I guess we do need to true fix. Oops. We'll get rid of one of the crowns, even though they're cool. I think we get rid of this. Which crown do we drop? Want to get, yeah, let's grab that. There we go, and then we'll get rid of this crown. Axe infantry. That's a problem. I can't Gambler's Coin him specifically. Well, I can't do stats. Front row, what else? What is he that she is not? Awkward. We can't go by stats, so I'm not really sure. Yeah. Let's just do, he's faster. She doesn't have true hit on her. You know what? Wait, we don't need the quick cover. We actually don't need her anymore if we're running this. Though he can probably still get killed. Whatever, just Gambler's Coin. Who cares? We'll just Gambler's Coin her. Alright, kills. Alright, this is good. I think we're impetusing too.
At once.
Now the issue though with this class, so most things can get this result with like Mystic Conferral, Sniper Lens, Defensive Curse, and Gambler's Coin. Like this is such overkill for any row attack, but this is not as good as other things that also bring more to the table that are like mounted or have other abilities. So it's like serviceable. Where did I put it in my tier list? Well, I didn't put it in C. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, wait, Breaker. Oh, I put it in A tier because it has a good row attack. All right, so I'm fine with that. It has a good row attack.
A futile endeavor.
Oh yeah, it has a repeating attack too. Yeah, it has a good row attack and has a repeating attack. I put it in A tier in the most recent tier list. I think that's fair.
With your wits.
Oh, she's not conferring anymore. Oh my god. Wide Pursuit. Bro smash. Oh, he's not even really... Is he getting carried by the Wide Pursuit bot? Oh, why didn't he... Oh, passive seal, right. He can't. So he's actually shut down here, and I think the rest of the team kills, like, despite him. Yeah, his hit rates are going super low. Because he can't... He's passive sealed. So he's getting carried here.
With my aid.
It's just unlucky that he got debuffed right away. And rage never goes off, enemies always die. So I think the issue really is that they're competing with other things that do the same thing but also better. This is why I always have Elven, Archer, Pure Field in all of my teams.
Is that all?
I mean, you could. I have it right here.
I'll not let Clive outdo me.
Yeah, I mean, a crit boosted, like, this is a lot of buffs. Like, this will make any row attack
I shall teach
work.
you the lunacy of your ways.
I'm running all this damage because I was trying to get a thief to kill with its row attack. So this is like overkill on the row attack, I would say. But pretty much anything that's a row attacker with this combo, the defense debuff, the icicle arrow, I don't really know that's needed. Really, this is like, that got guarded before defensive curse. Yeah, we don't want that to be happening before defensive curse.
Ready yourselves.
And with defensive curse, this is kind of redundant. Like any class with a row attack here would kill. Except for thief, of course. Because it's not meant to do it.
Allow me. With my aid. I claim this victory as my own. A lacking bout.
Let's try to get Swordmaster working. Alright, so we can't get Thief killing very well. We can kind of get it to a point where it's doing some things, but it's not like consistently killing. So let's drop all these. Let's go for some Swordmasters. Let's see if we can get these going. I think their big issue is that they lack big attacks outside of Meteor, which is fine, but we'd really want like some kind of AoE. And they're also on swords, and there's no AoE attack sword aside from like a 2-hit sword that's not really that good. That's low potency unless you're hitting a flyer. Some guy beat TZ using only Cell Swords. He wanted to prove Cell Sword was the best class. Did he discover that the game is just easy instead?
Do let me know if you...
I don't think that proves anything. Beating, like, TZ is not that hard to beat. And what does Cell Sword do that other things don't do? I don't understand his experiment here. Like, what does Cell Sword accomplish? Like, what can it do that other things can't do better? Where do I have it? I have Landsnecht in A tier. It's a good class, but there's better options that just do more and are faster, and with better abilities and better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Like, this is basically just a better Cell Sword. So is this. So is this. This is more of a tank, but they do a lot. Everything does a lot of damage, though, unfortunately, except for Thief. Thief is the only thing that can't do a lot of damage. Here's Landsnecht. They don't even have a row attack. They don't have row attack, they don't have column attack, they don't have board attack. They're just objectively worse than other damage units. They can hit really hard, and you can get them killing. I just realized, I think you really love pizza. Dude, pizza's good. I had shrimp scampi pizza at some Italian place. It was really good. It's pretty sick, actually. Not to brag, but it was pretty sick. Wait, did I check the higher? Cell Swords can beat the game before getting... Oh, is that how they beat it, with the spam, not with their actual kit? The Bastard's Cross hits hard, but single target is not as good as multi-target in this game. Unless you're doing PvP, in which case I haven't done enough PvP to really have an opinion on it. But maybe it's better there because people are countering things, but outside of that, I apparently eats healthy pizza. There's pizza that has like better ingredients. Think about Papa John's for a minute. Summon scales the map. Yeah. Trying to find some sword masters that are already high level. Is it lonely at the top eating shrimp pizza? No, I was actually with a friend. So no. At the top. It was like a $20 dinner, and I split it, so I'm very cheap with dinner. Give me a cell sword. Give me a cell sword. Or sword master, sorry. Not a cell sword. Dang, dude, where's a sword master? I don't want to have to level it too much. Here we go, level 25. It's late AF, why are you live? It's 9:30, which is still kind of late. It's higher. Let's get a female. Let's do offensive. Let's try to squeeze as much damage out of these as possible. Offensive, offensive. I don't like these colors. There's like a heart. I like the white. Cool. Ooh, I like the blue. Green, it's that hair. A brown hair, maybe? Base color? Or brown? Dark. I don't want it to be so dark. Alright, make it orange, whatever. Blue and blue, huh? Fine. Red and blue. Blue and blue. Almost like that. Yeah, we'll make it black and blue, whatever.
That should make things a little easier.
He also did a run using mostly gladiators. Yeah, the game, unfortunately, the game is not... Like, you can easily... I mean, my first challenge run was, like, too easy. And I banned, like, most of the mechanics. And I also banned all mounted classes, all valor skills, all in-game items. Make her pink, whatever, it doesn't matter.
They're mine now.
I wish this game was harder. Alright, and then these things... Probably want this for the stats. Yeah, I guess the issue is just like... It's just single target. So like you can kill single targets, but then you need something to kill... Alright, what does this look like? 30 physical attack? 30 and 30. That's kind of low. Do a basic equipment only run so you're equal to the AI. You would just optimize for like good single use abilities. I guess this is one nice thing about these. They could do something like this. Kind of. I mean, it's still basically using 2 slots. Musketeer waifu. Yeah, there's no good, like, sword abilities. I'm sure I can get these killing. These should not be pursuing. These do low damage. You need something else for, like, cleave, though. If you want to hit, if you want to multi-hit. So, like, these can go after single. It's, like, the exact same problem as Feather Sword. It basically would just look like a Feather Sword build, where I'd have, like, a row cleave, then these would just last at the final things. Feather Sword, probably best dancing blade user due to this. Except the Feather Sword build has that crazy aerial ability that also works on Griffin, so it naturally combos well. So I think this is just going to be a worse result. I'm sure they'll kill single targets, but beyond that... Is this true hit? Dang, that sucks. It could at least be true hit, because then it could prevent me from dumping all these, like, stats, or all these things into, Amber Lens. It really seems like Amber Lens is just the best thing. I think it's one of the best equipments in the game. It just lets everything kill. Here, I'll give this heroes an Amber Lens. You know what? Let's try something stupid. We have to. It'll be similar. We're just gonna try killing off a single strikes. That's the goal. What do we want? Oh yeah, Amberlands. I don't like wasting all these swords on them. Doesn't feel good. Can you run this? Then we need, if we're gonna Amber Lens, we need another passive point. That's an issue. Yeah, either we need, well, I suppose I could impetus twice. I guess that's the, oh wait, what about these things though? No, these aren't good with these because they only have 2 slots. So we double Amber Lens, we dirty coin that. It's like dirty coin, dirty coin Amber Sniper Lens. We're just gonna have 2 damage units though. And then for the back line, what's your initiative? 50? 45. You know, we're gonna try your Pure Field. We'll try that for fun. I haven't ever needed Pure Field, but I guess it can't hurt. And do we Mystic Conferral first action? Then we Impetus, front row. And then what else do we want? Do we want the Druid? Yeah, whatever. Let's just move the Druid up here. Whoops. Alright, well, let's, that's a knit +5. Let me get more knit, if I can. I don't think I can, really. I can get, like, lower amounts, like a knit +5, but I really want something meaningful here. This is nice, actually. Maybe we run these. Though I think the damage is not going to be an issue. Actually, I'm not really worried about the damage as much if we're going to be dirty coining. Because dirty coin is stupid as hell. It's just OP. So... yeah, that should get us killing, at least. Okay, and then we just need another utility. So she's going to do this for us. She's gonna use 2 katas. This is so dumb. We'll kill 4 of them really quickly. Alright, we need a Tailwind, too. Who can do that? You? Tailwind? Oh, that only gets me 1 coin, though. That sucks. Alright, so I can't Tailwind. The Impetus. The 2 Impetuses completely consume all of their stuff on this side. Here, get on Runic Plus. Magic attack. You will magic attack only armored. Otherwise you row heal. Let me get her on shield, that's good. Okay. What else do we want? Only we could Tailwind. Stupid. Here, take a ruby. There you go. I got 4 magic attacks. Mystic Conferral first action, front row. Now we can't... we're gambler coining. I could individually coin. I guess that's better. I guess we'll individually coin. And then we'll Tailwind the front. So that way we get 3 coin uses instead of... I mean, we're getting 3 instead of 4, but we're getting a Tailwind. So Tailwind is speeding us up. And then we just drop in the Tailwind. To make them faster than everything else, that's the key. Oh wait, what's her face is using it? She can just be on Plume. Hopefully it's fast enough, we'll check it. Where is it? So you have Raven Plume. I passed it. There it is. 68, 71 though. Okay, so she goes first, debuff. It's just +10, she's still faster. Alright, so then you Tailwind. Front row, alright, cool. She's still faster. She Mystic Conferrals one of these. I don't know that they even need it. We'll find out, I guess. With the debuff, we probably don't need Mystic Conferral. Oh yeah, she can't Pure Field. Yeah. That's true. Alright, so we'll just turn it off. I haven't ever needed that really. Be honest. Alright, quick impetus, quick impetus. So this just gets us 4 kills though. This is weird. This is stupid as hell. We're gonna try it though. Let's make Sword Masters great again. When Werewolf makes you look bad, you look really bad. I can toggle chat back on. I was just looking at stats and stuff. I like to have it on the same screen so I can just like read it. Yeah, we're actually doing kind of well. Except for that. This group stomps us. Let's just see it working. I don't recommend this team. This is a dumb team. This is a very bad team.
Let's get this over with.
They die to a lot. It's a lot of setup just to squeeze damage out of single hit. Yeah, look at that too. Jesus Christ. They almost died to a single. Oh, there goes our damage.
I'll carve through your defenses.
There goes our damage. They die to assist so easily.
We strive for progress.
Happy with that?
Alright, that's another thing too. Some of these classes have lower HP and die to assist easily. Alright, so damage is not really an issue, so I don't even think we need to control. Quick impetus.
We march.
The hell?
Ready yourself.
Did she just get impetus twice? And not do anything?
I shall ease your
For
pain.
one of them? What? Is that a thing that I haven't? Or did confused? I wasn't like fully paying attention. What about Sergeant Skinkle? She's getting crits
My aid.
from Amberlands. Yeah, and they both died too throughout the fight. Double quick impetus. So did they waste one? Is that even a thing? I've never run 2 in a squad really, because it seems like if your team needs 2, it's probably a bad team compared to other things. So that's kind of wild. Let's just grab
What is
this.
Fine.
Oh, they're gonna hit me.
Mind if
It isn't limited. That's funny. It probably should be. Yeah, it's funny. It was wasted. Alright, this team gets bodied. They're dead. That's why the range assist spam got them. Low max HP is a serious problem. And their lack of like row attacks and column attacks doesn't help them either. Alright, we're horsing around. Let's see. Let's level them up. That's not the issue, by the way. The class is the issue. Where are they? Maybe at the bottom. Here they are.
maybe it's not all bad. A little stronger every day. Don't mind if I do.
I'm actually getting better at this.
A little stronger every day.
I take it back. Fighter is just better because they can handle assist. Yeah. Where did I put Vanguard? I put Vanguard below. Oh no, I put it above this class. I put it in niche. This class is a meme. If you give anything this though, it usually makes it good. With max supports, their evade is nuts, plus 24 from max rapport. You can try it. Let's go to a high-end city.
Thanks for stopping in. What can I get you today?
What does this say? 170. Alright, who else is in the team? These two. What's her face? Not you. You. And was Monica in this one? I don't think she was she? I think she was. Yeah, whatever. Sure.
I have a feeling you'll like this. What are we? This is
Do you want
amazing.
some? Simply wonderful.
Alright, we'll do it again.
I have a feeling you'll like this. Wow.
Better have some before it's gone.
That hit the spot.
So who did sell sword only? I'm not even finding that anyways. Or anywhere. Was that a streamer on Twitch or something? Sell sword only, true Zenoiran. I literally searched that, I can't find it. Google it? It literally doesn't come up. Alright. Where are they? Prim. It's Prim! Best girl. It's best girl.
I have a feeling.
It's on the
you'll like
Unicorn
this.
Overlord subreddit. Alright, let's search Cell Sword. I'm still not seeing it. The true best unit? Is that what they're saying? Oh, it's humor.
This is real. That hit the spot.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about this. Cell swords, cell swords. People talking about cell swords. Oh, how I beat the game only using cell swords. What? Cell swords the strongest unit? What are they talking about? Very funny post. I think it was just a joke though, isn't it? I'm pretty sure they're just trolling. Like, I'm pretty sure they're just goofing off. Its counter is absurdly strong. Honestly, I think everything in the game is too... Like, so many things in the game are just overtuned. They need to be nerfed and, like, reeled in a bit. Like, these classes feel like they're balanced, because they don't just immediately stomp everything, but it seems like most things just can immediately stomp everything. Now, let's look at this rapport business. Evasion +8. We need Selvi in there.
Thanks for stopping.
Let's get Selvi. Selvi, Monica.
I have a feeling you'll like this.
Care to try?
I think I ate too much.
The Cell Sword it's a unit you get pretty early on. His main attributes are attack, power attack, guard rate. Okay. Their main selling point is Bastard's Cross, which is an attack that does massive damage based on opponent's HP. The cool reference. It's okay. No grinding, no challenge, but get to the top level of the first sigil. What? What was he talking about? Some of this stuff. It's a little memey, we'll say.
I have a feeling you'll like this.
Yeah, I'm reading this right now. Not really teaching me
Would
anything.
you care for some?
That hit the spot.
With 2 cat hoodies, yeah. 2 cat hoodies. That's literally what I'm doing with this thing, basically. Like, there's ways to comp for not using tactics, essentially, to just, like, kill things. Alright, let's look at the rapport bonus now. Evasion +8. Need to get some of these up still. Wish Doom Knights were strong. Doom Knights are strong. Where did I put them? I think I put them in A this time, didn't I? Did I not? I put them in B. Some people got upset with me over that. Let's see. I don't have one right now, hold on. Doom Knights actually have a decent attack. Though arguably... do they do anything better than other things, though?
Thanks for stopping in.
I'm focusing on finding these things. There's so many units, man. It's too many units. The mini games.
I have a feeling
Doom Knight does a lot of
you'll like
damage with
this.
Dark Flame, yeah.
This the take care to try some.
Delicious.
Yeah, it has a good row attack. But arguably its row attack is worse than Berengaria.
Drop by.
Hold on. Alright, let's look at this now. +10. Alright, they're getting there. They have some evasion. I think I can grab one from one of these places. Oh man. There we go, it's level 27. I don't think she's top 3. I think she's S tier, I don't think she's top 3. I did put her underneath Elven Augur, but I don't think she's as good as, I think High Lord's better, I think Sibyl's better, I think Augur's better, I think Unifi's better. Potentially even Great Knight's better. They have bigger row stuns. Or they have bigger row attacks. Great Knight has access to a 200 base potency row stun through a spear. It also does 2 times damage versus grounded or whatever it is. Let's see. Yeah, Berengaria combos with them. Typically a lane can just kill immediately without any help though. If we're going for like a row kill. But let's look at it. Alright, so 100 base potency and it goes to 200. Consume 30% of your own HP to attack a row of enemies, inflicts burn. Now, if we compare that directly to this, this is better. This is just better. This is significantly better. It doesn't have a condition. Burn is nice. You don't consume The consumption is 0 if they use their heal. So they have to use a passive to not take damage. This is just way more accessible. This is just significantly better. Not comparable. Look at base stats. Oh, like the stats of the classes themselves? It's pretty similar. This is stunning too, though. This is like some generic offensive. They're both offensive. This guy's a higher level. So obviously, like, there's slight skew. Like, maybe he would have slightly more offense. But this also has higher initiative and crit rate. What about defense? Slightly higher defense. It also has higher defensive stats. I think these are just a better class. If you're just running... They're very similar. They're very similar, but this is just a better ability. It's upfront 200 total potency with stun and no, like, losing health. And this is 200 potency. Actually, is it 200? Does it scale both? I would assume it does. Let's assume it does. The burn can be nice, but if you're killing them, the burn doesn't matter. People probably like the combo with Berengaria, but really this should be killing. What weapon is on it? Just an iron axe. This is on... The actual stats doesn't care about the weapon. These are the stats before the weapon. You guys are getting mixed up here. What axes scale both? By the way, this. Guess you'd run that. Let's see what else. I think there's only one. I think there's spell steal too. There's very few hybrid axes. Axes just have, like, there are some good axes, but mostly axes don't have. They have, like, arguably the worst weapons. Maybe bows have the worst weapons. Axes are second. Outside of, like, the good axes, like this is terrible, for example. There's better things, like this is fine. These are good. These ones up here are good. You'd probably want to run this for as high damage as you can get. But also, if you're crit boosting this, like a slight damage difference, they're both killing either way. It's just fun to use, has some niche matchups. And use the White Knight Shield as a pseudo healer. The White Knight Shield. White Riders. White Knights. Oh, Life Share? That's an interesting use case. Activates after an ally is hit. But if you're killing things fast, I don't think that matters though. Like if you're like 70 initiative and just like row stunning and stomping them, they don't really get to attack. And that's really easy to achieve, unfortunately. I wish there was more back and forth in the game. The weapon skill. The cleave axe is just meh. There is this too. It's lower damage, but it's not bad. You lose initiative as well. The good axes are the ones that boost initiative because the axes aren't good. So this would be like one of the knit boosters, and then obviously this, because this is a knit +5. Doom Knights. Base tactics so bad, a bunch of people think they're trash. No, I don't think it's the base tactics that's the issue. I put this class in B tier. I think it's just outclassed by this directly. I think this is just significantly better. Yeah, what is attack called? Just damage boost? Yeah, I think this is just significantly better. For every reason. It has row stun. Or, I'm sorry, column stun. It can get row stun with huge nuke. It can single target super nuke. It can reset its own active points so that if you like lightning shaker and then just switch to assaulting lance to kill backliners when everyone else is out of resources, you can do that. It also damage boosts calves, which is crazy. All calves, and it stacks. It can use Knight's Pursuit if you really want to, and then of course there's Wild Rush, which can clear maps super fast. or just get you through like barricades and just junk. Even mines, it can get you over mines. It can't get you over physical like things like rivers and stuff, but it's really good. I think it just outclasses Doom Knight completely. I just think these are made redundant by this class. They're so similar in stats. It's like they're almost identical, but this is just better. Why not run both? Cav Call boosts both of them. I mean, you could, but yeah, Cav Call is insane because this thing is spending its passive point to damage boost itself and other things, so it generally is just going to be better. B is probably fair. Yeah, I think they're like a B tier class, honestly. But the other thing too is like the rest of their kit isn't very useful, right? Like Vengeful Axe, you don't want to be low HP, you'd rather just be hitting with good damage, but 150 potency is decent. Venom Axe, this is probably not very usable. Vengeance activates after being attacked. See, this is like the nice thing about Cav Call is it's not limited either. So like you can just Cav Call before every attack and just keep damage scaling. So it's just really stupid. Whereas this is like reactive and it could be decent, but if they update and balance the game so that there's more interaction, things like this could matter more. But right now it's really just about like nuking things down before they can even like look at you. I prefer a Paladin if we're already running Great Knight. Yeah, Great Knight's so good with everything. There's so many good mounts. It even boosts a lane too, which is crazy. Split damage is nice. Sanguine Arts. So Sanguine Arts is decent. Obviously, you use that with Dark Flame so that you don't get nuked down. Demonic Pact. Sacrifice 20. See, this I don't really like. It's not bad. And like I get what they're going for. It's like one of those like you sack HP classes. The only thing I don't like is how low their HP pool is. Because like sacrificing health in this game, like there are things that can hit like 60 to 80 damage. So if you're at like 70 health, you like getting hit for 80 and sacking that little bit of health could be the difference between dying or not in some like fights and matchups and stuff. So I can't say I'm a fan of it. I think its effects need to be stronger for what it does. It seems like most people just use Dark Flame and then Sanguine Arts to heal or prevent the health loss. You have to turn that off. Let's turn the back. Yeah, I guess you just always use this. Because like you're gonna lose health, right? And then for the shield, I don't really think it matters. I mean, you can run whatever shield you want. It's just like with all units. It would have been cool if the sack contributed to the damage too. Yeah, I think that should matter. Like this is definitely a good attack for sure. And there is only one of these, Silver Tridents. But still, like, Wild Rush is insane value. Like, one active point to row stun, and you can, or to, sorry, I'm sorry, to calm stun, and you can target, like, a key threat. And I think there's other things, too, that Lances have. Oh, you can run Thunders? I didn't even know that. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know, I only thought the Sisters could use these. Oh, there are other things, then. You can do this. You can single target stun 200% nuke. But you can't get fairies. That's weird. I always assumed that other things couldn't use those. Shattering Pursuit. Follow up a column of enemies with a piercing strike. See, they have crazy stuff like this. This is ridiculous. You could have like 2 calves, and then you could have 1 on Silver Tridents, and then 1 on Canyon Lance. And this is scaling their damage even more. And it's like a very unique column pursuit, which is something that most classes, if any classes, even have access to. So they just have access to crazy shit. Oh, and then there's Penetrate, which is decent. Inflicts minus 30% defense, 100 potency. It's just an okay attack. Attack a column with a piercing strike. That hurts elves. That's obviously not that good. A single target. Attack a column, inflict blindness. They have true column attack, blindness column attack, follow-up column attack. Defense debuff column attack. Dude, Spear has everything. They have Eagle Eye, blindness immunity, hit plus 20 Eagle Eye. This is super dumb. Lance has like the best weapons. It's not even close. It's so unfair how good Lance is in this game. It's ridiculous, actually. Stun immunity, crit plus 30. Then of course this, every class is one of these. These are always good. This is fine. I didn't even realize that other classes could use this. That's crazy. So any class has access to 200% potency freeze or stun? Huh. Yeah, lances are overtuned as hell. It's unfortunate. If there were better axes, this class would be much better. But unfortunately, like the axe abilities, this actually seems balanced. You lose initiative, and this is like a reasonable ability. I think lances are just overpowered. Like a lot of the axe abilities seem like they have trade-offs and feel more balanced, whereas like the lance abilities are just like, you get to win. It's like, oh, cool. I always wanted to win. I'd say bow is pretty competitive with lances, but lances are generally better. Axes got the short end of the stick. Yeah, that sucks. There are still, like, this is still, I mean, you could put it in A tier in true Zenoiran compared to other things. It's still a good row nuker that can kill things. It's still good. And it does combo off of Berengaria. But to be fair though, Berengaria is just overpowered along with some other things. So really anything combos off of that unit. Especially this. Like if this hits first and doesn't kill, Berengaria can clean up for bonus damage. And then this can go again and then Berengaria, like if you impetus this or something. You could do some combos, but... Alright, so what else are we doing? Oh, it's 10 already? Dang, dude, it's getting late. Look at these comps. So this comp is 83 evasion. This is so much. Like sniper lens. Like I'm giving them everything. And the issue is they're dying before we even get into combat. Let's make this the party leader. Should be better. Let's try going back to auxiliary just to see how they do. I feel like we need like anti-archer assist because the archer spam does a lot of damage to these things. Swords seem like reasonable with like most swords being fine. I think like the axe and the sword weapons are largely fine. There needs to be a runic axe though. Alright, we're not really. Some things we have terrible matchup against. We're just like losing. Yeah, we were almost able to get it to work. I guess we could see what's going wrong. Maybe they're just getting their single strikes probably are bad against like the flyers maybe. Let's see. Magic assist. Alright, let's just see what happens here. We'll figure it out. Alright, some dodges, that's good. Hasten strike, that's a waste of an opening move. Dragon's Roar, that's never good. Defensive Curse on the front, okay. They'll win the front. Just to confer the front. It's all these buffs. See, if this was a row attack, it would kill all of them. That's like the big issue of Swordmaster. It's not that it can't kill, it's that it just lacks AoE, because Sword has no AoE. If these things could use Lance, they'd be good. But there's so many things that could achieve this result for much less resources. Like fewer action points, on like more durability. Fire Breath. Oh, this is gonna be big. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're dead. Oh, I think I turned off... Or no, she impetused. She could have row buried that, I think. Unless it's a physical attack. Oh, yeah, the second impetus is redundant. That's right. Yeah, look at that. That's terrible. Grand counter. Oh, she got countered, dude. Swap your Elven Archer and second Swordmaster for a Vanguard in the front row. And a Great Knight in the back. And stick to the crit strike. Yeah, I'm sure we could remove one of the bad units for a better unit to fix this team, but I just don't think these have like a use case. At least like I think the feather thing, really it worked because of the equipment and also their durability. Like they actually have quite good durability. So that feather team actually wasn't bad, and they have flying, which is decent because the Griffin also allows them to go fast if you want to like dive a boss or reposition or something. So like they actually really benefit from that equipment, and I feel like Swordmaster is just missing something. I think it was these two. Yeah, and then this this equipment here. It's just really good. It's almost like the devs were like, here, make a bunch of flyers. Make flyers good. This is so good. 30 crit rates, 20 accuracy, 20%, or sorry, 20 crit rate, 20 accuracy, 20% attack. This is just good on like any flying unit. Honestly, this item is super overpowered. Because like the Griffin's row attack is good and Wyvern can get access to row attack from that lance. So this is just straight up overpowered on Griffins. Well, it maybe bumps them into like low S tier. But you do only get it like at the end of Angel Lands though, so you have to consider that too. So it's like, you know, it's one of those things where the availability kind of makes it not as impactful. Because you basically just get it for like maybe a few battles in Albion and then the final battle in Cornea and that's it. So unfortunately, even though it's sick as hell and really cool and really effective, you just barely get to use it. So like all throughout this region, you're not going to have that unless you specifically transfer from Elven Lands early to grab it from whatever town it's in. Let's actually find out what town it's in specifically. There's also other standards like this battle line standard, but I think it sucks unless it's mistranslated.
Do let me know if you recall.
Grants a row of allies. Grants a row of allies buffs based on the number of armored targets. So I think this one, the way it works, is I think it's looking at your armored targets. Because it's buffing a row of allies. So I'm fairly certain this works the same way. But like, how useful is this? 20% guard rate, 20% defense, stun immunity. It's decent. There's other ones too. There's some other standards. I think that's the best one. I think that's the best standard though, is the flyer one, because it actually turns flyers into being really good. Or it takes them out of being like average, like damage dealers that can be okay to like actually being really strong. It turns out giving things 20% more damage and crit and accuracy is very good. Where is it? Maybe it's in the big city. Not in there. In this one? No. No. Maybe it's in this one? Where's it? I don't think it's in a big city. Towns and cities. Towns and cities. Let's start here. Oh yeah, let's do that first. It's in one of these. Pretty sure. Yeah, here it is. So here's where it's at. Yeah, so you have to get kind of near the middle of this. Now, going there from here, so Elven Lands, you end up here. You could battle your way here kind of quickly, but I think you need to get through here first. So it's hard to say how quickly you could get to here without actually testing it from a new save file. But if you could get to here early, if you can beat maps in here, you literally can't just skip this whole part of the game. So it's like, do you really need to get it early? Does it help? If you're already beating things anyways, you clearly don't need it. So I guess you could get it early if you really want to. You'd only need to do Ymera side quest. Yeah, but if you can beat Albion missions, you're basically almost ready for endgame. I think you could just power level here and then just beat the game. So just like skip. Honestly, you can basically skip Drakenhold and Bastorius. You just do all Cornea, get to level 15, do Elven Lands, get to like level 20, go here early. Maybe like level 25 is probably what you'll be at. Go here early, power level on just like these missions, using assists to like leech XP off of your main dudes. Power level here, beat all this stuff, maybe half of it, then just beat the game. So you basically can skip like 2/5 of the game, or plan to even. Now obviously there's some good units people like to get from here. That's basically what I did in my expert run, and it's kind of easy to do. It's not really that hard to do. So it's interesting at least. All right, what other standard is there? There's some other standard somewhere. There's like some elite standard, I want to say, is in the Coliseum maybe. I think it is. I think it's a Coliseum item. Yeah, elite standard. I have 4 CC though, so we can just look at it. Let's see. I think this one's like really strange, actually. The defensive standard I don't really recommend.
Got nothing but the
Activates or grants all allies buffs based on number of enemies. So this one actually cares about how many enemies there are. Grants 30 initiative. So this is for like a gimmick build where you run like 2 things and they run 5 things and you negate up to 5 hits. United Front is meme PvP item. Yeah, it seems like speedrun this game is like sub 2 hours. Cap standard? Is there a cap standard? There might be. There might be. Let's find it. Do you know where it's at? Because that'll make it much easier. Cap standard. Need a squad of 1 to 2. Speed hex. There might be a cap standard. I might have just not grabbed it. If there isn't, there should be. Out of principle. Though cabs are honestly kind of insane right now. I don't know if they even need one. You didn't see one? There isn't one? Yeah, I don't recall one. But we'll look anyways. There are some interesting items. Oh yeah, let me look at these. The Vengeful, whatever. Vengeful Caligay? Physical attack plus 2. After being attacked, though. Yeah, that's why I didn't buy these, because it's like, eh. It's interesting. It is interesting. But I don't know how, like, good it is. Am I going the right way? No, I think I was going that way. There's a General's Pike. The wording's bugged. I haven't tested it. I think I already came from this way. We'll just go up. Just check out all the items really quickly. It'd be cool if there was like a poison tome or poison conferral. Poison is definitely better than burn. Acrobat shoes, Sanguine Axe. Another Liberator's bracelets. I think there's 2 in stores. 2 Liberators. At least 2. And there's 2, or no, I think there's 3 Wide Pursuits. Wide Pursuit is really strong because it allows you to piggyback off of any attack, no matter what it is, as long as it's fast. A fast active attack, you can just immediately piggyback off of it and take any unit regardless of initiative and just get them to swing. Wavering. There's so many unwaverings. Warriors. Yeah, I don't think there is a thing. Of Swiftness, Dustbound Staff. Purifier. Hunter's Halberd. Another Sniper's Lens, Spirit Necklace. What's Spirit's Necklace?
Do let me know if you require assistance.
Oh, the Quick Cure. Okay, that's right. That's why I didn't buy it. I was like, why did I buy that? Like, oh, not very good. Now we got the crossbow. Death Pillar. Someone was saying earlier they were making a Death Pillar build. I mean, instant kill. I think instant kill would be better if it was harder to kill. General's Pike. Poison does percentage-based damage, and burn I think just does 20.
May fortune bring what you seek.
Phalanx.
My quality wears.
Oh yeah. Oh, it activates after an ally is attacked with an active skill. Burn does more if you stack it. Poison's really strong against bosses. I don't like that this is like reactive though. I feel like this is just like a conditional cav call that gives more crit. Oh, it activates after being attacked by cav only? Oh, that's terrible. That's not really worth it. That's way too niche. That's way too niche. That's just too specific. Right, alright. Yeah, I think I got like most of the good items in this playthrough. What's Canyon Lance? Let's check that out.
Do let me know if you require assistance.
Oh, is there 2 of these? Wow, dude, Lance is so overtuned. I just realized Juggernaut is super funny. Endgame hilarious. Wait, is there? Did I already have a thing? Canyon Lance. I think I did. So I was looking at it. Yep. Dude, that's crazy. So you can get 2. Oh my god, Lance is so stupid. You can just get Column Pursuit. Why not? And it debuffs. What the heck is this? It debuffs. Column Pursuit that debuffs. It's literally Wide Pursuit, but for columns and debuffs. This is ridiculous. This is so strong. Oh my god, that's so strong. And you don't even need it. And you don't even need it. It's so good and you also don't even need it. It's just that good. It's so good you don't need it. No, you just don't need it because you just kill them before you need it. You could run it though. Like you could totally run it. Wingcrest stuff, Lifeblood Talisman. Knight's already got it. It does more damage than Night Pursuit, but yeah. Battle Line. Yeah, I wish there was more standards. Gale Cutter is the only AoE sword you can get. It gets you 2 hit. I'll just show it. Well, I'm thinking in terms of like every Lance unit gets Column Pursuit. Every Lance unit. Doesn't matter who it is. So it's like, oh, you want Column Pursuit? Here you go. You have Column Pursuit now. Built into your weapon. Oh, you have 3 accessory slots? Oh, that's cool. Just start giving you stuff. No, this is like a silly build here where you do this. Just run. 2 crowns. So dumb. This is not a good build, by the way. This is just me beaming. But look at this. Built-in pursuit from your weapon? And it has good stats without being forged. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Godsword. Opinion on early units. Are they like a trap and engage while wasting time by training them? No, you're not. Most of the early units are fine. Most classes are fine in this game. The only classes that I think really fall off for late game, Swordmaster, Legionnaire, Vanguard, I feel like fall off the most because other things are just so fast and aggressive. They can still be used. You can still beat the game. Like there's nothing that's so bad you can't beat the game with it. It won't like slow you down that much. So if there are units that you like, you can honestly just optimize them and you'll be fine. Let's see. Are you accessing all the armories? Yeah, all you have to do. So on Switch, you hit minus, then D-pad, I think left or right works. And then you have to go to like towns and cities, hit X, then you just hit up and down. Now, if you do not have some of them, it will actually close the window like this, and then you'll have to open it again on the cities you do have or that you've been to. What's the thing we're looking at here?
Do let me know if you require.
All right, so here's the Gale Cutter. So potency 70, attack 2 enemies, and then 80 potency versus flying. Hope you're having a good day. Happy Easter. Oh, thank you, Bane. Gaiety? Bane Gaiety? Gaiety? Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Let's see. Archbishops. I think the only classes I'd be able to get to do good with is Werewolf, just because they feel super weak. Apparently the furry item is good on them. I'll show that really quick. I don't have it on this playthrough because you have to do a specific thing to get it. But I can load my other save really quick. That does have it. Should be... this one, I want to say? I want to say it's this one.
Time is with us. Should we only keep our focus?
Oh. Oh, this is awkward. Can I deploy? Oh, I've already killed everyone. I've killed everyone because this was the Valorless run. But I should have the item either way. Look for it. Yeah, I calculated like this, like it's like a chess puzzle. No, we switched some things around and beat the boss. This was for a challenge run. The no valor, no items, all that stuff. Let's see. It's like this. It's like near down here. I can organize by has skill. Let's see. Here we go. Wolfpack. Wolfpack gauntlets. Wolfpack activates at the start of battle. Plus 20% physical attack to all allies. Plus 50% crit rate to bestial targets. Now, this is directly competing with some of the strongest activates at the start of battle triggers in the game. But it's not bad. Yeah, you give everyone 20% attack and then bestials get 50 crit. Now the issue though is that this is competing with things like Amber Lens, board nukes, which are just so overtuned. Should they remove Amber Lens or change it? What would I change it to if I were to nerf it? I think Amber Lens needs nerfed. It's way too strong. This is like the dumbest thing in the game. Guaranteed crit. Maybe make it cost 3. I think that would do it. Just make it cost 3 passive points. That makes it so it's really hard to do more than once, and you have to burn like all of your resources to pull it off, so it becomes riskier to use. I think it's just too strong. Guaranteed critical. Or keep it 2 and give it like crit plus 30. I think that would be fine. So then you actually have to stack up crits if you want to actually get the guaranteed or the near, like you actually have to build up percentage because it just bypasses crits, right? For full furry team, it can get some work done. Yeah, it's good for that. Bestials don't have a good start of the battle as gauntlets are meant for full bestial teams. I suppose. Full bestial teams. I was trying to make some bestial teams, but full furry team is bad though. Yeah, I feel like they're weak. I don't know. They seem like they don't do much. Wolves usually sit around 40 crit anyways, so getting it to 100 is pretty solid. I think the Amber Lance troll. I think of the Amber Lance troll post every time you say Amber Lens. Yeah. Well, if someone wants to Photoshop an Amber Lens on Amber, which wouldn't really take that long, that would be amazing. It wouldn't really help anyone, but it would be funny and amusing. Let's see, what's this team doing? Oh yeah, look at this team. It has... What is this team? Oh yeah, that's right, I split apart... Here's what I was doing here. I split apart my hard carries into... I moved Rosalinda into this team. And I didn't have... I banned Impetus. I banned Angel Shop. And then these had to die. I had to kill them specifically because I couldn't remove their mind control, so I had to ram into the gate with Amalia while these mind controlled dudes were moving towards me. I got these ones killed on 2 mines with positioning, and then I had to figure out the solution to killing those ones, so it's kind of funny. The bears can do damage if hit fixed. The wolves seem like they can kind of deal damage if you set them up. That's what I've seen. Let's return to Overworld. Okay, let's look at a wolf. Do I have a wolf? No, Octa's retreated. There's a lot of people that died. Oh, the wolf died. Can't. He's been defeated. They died to hitting like 0 stamina and I had to rest or something stupid. Or no, maybe they got like catapult sniped. It was something funny. I remember that. They died to something funny. I can go grab a wolf. If you're already going to win, wolves win more. The owls suck. Worst healers in the game. I feel like they're hard to figure out a use case for. All right, let's look at the werewolf. It has like a good attack. Oh, I wasn't allowed to hire this run either. That was like one of the things. I banned so many of the things. That still was like crazy. Owls aren't healers. They're certainly something. Alright, here's our wolf. Alright, so Wild Fang is decent. Potency increases the less HP a target has. Now, this is still 60% potency, and then with crits, it probably won't kill, but it'll deal decent damage. If you have 2 of these going off, the second one will kill. But if that's like 2 row attacks, right? So it's just not very efficient, but it can still kill stuff. And then, let's see. Killing Pursuit. So the main thing with the furries is they have a bunch of pursuits. So like Killing Pursuit, and then like the chick has... Let's move her over here. She has her little tail, fur tails pursuit. Fur tail. No, she has Shadow Pursuits, follow-up attack after active, and then Weakness Hunter activates after enemies debuffed. This actually is a pretty good ability. This is probably one of the best abilities the furries have. And the other thing that's crazy is if you Lightning Shaker, they can Weakness Hunter off of their own attack, which is really weird. But if you have like 2 or 3 of these werefoxes, they can all just like spam Weakness Hunter. But the issue is though, they're directly competing with units that can just simply kill a row of enemies with a single attack. So they're burning all these extra resources to do a worse result of things like a lane that can just walk up to a dude and just Beyblade them down. So I think that's really the big issue. Weakness Hunter does damage. It does. It does have good damage. I think of the 2, these might have potential, but like this one's offensive. Its offensive stats are kind of low, and oh yeah, I married it to give it this ring, and it still is too weak. I didn't do any of the treasure maps, so I don't have crown. So even with like plus $5 stats, a forged weapon, and 20% crits on Lucky Coin, the damage on this was not that good on this Lightning Shaker. Now, if I were to give her like Crit Eye or something, sure, that'll get her maybe killing. But compared to Elaine, who's more consistent, and Rosalinda, who's way more consistent, it's like, these are like highly contested. These are the 2 most contested items in the game, I think. These are like the best damage dealing items in the game. And they should be going on your best units. Now, I probably could give her this instead. I think you dude her. Yeah, I think I did use dues on her as well. And just the damage is just so low. So she was hand mirrored for offensive, dude, given plus $5 stats, like everything to get the damage up. And she still does like almost no damage with this attack. And they also die to assist spam easily. Now the evasion is really good, but there are a lot of true strikers hanging out, so they need like blocked. So it's like they just have all these built-in problems that other classes don't really have. At least the good classes. Do owls give 30 initiative? I think so. I think they have some init fix thing. Yeah, owls are like, they're not really healers, they are utility units. So I know what you're saying when you're like, oh, they're not healers. They're more utility than they are like support. Where is my owl? Oh, she's dead. Let me go recruit an owl. I think owls solve problems you don't have. I think that's the issue. They have solutions to things, but they're never problems that PvE will run into. At least that I've experienced. Alright, let's like how they like have like a low cut thing. And then a realistic bird head. That's the best part about them. Is the bird head. Alright, let's look at an owl. Yeah, so Owl's kit, HP regen, magic defense. Sainted Knight does this better for like healing and the magic defense. Night vision plus 50 accuracy. Sniper lens does it better. Amber sniper lens does it better. So this is just redundant in most team comps. Extra heal, restore moderate HP to an ally. Grants HP regeneration and plus 30 initiative. So they can init boost a dude as they're active. But if it's before enemies have attacked, their heal is wasted and they're just giving init plus 30, which is fine, but it's also 2 active points too. So of their active points ability, I would say none of these like really stand out as like big value, I need this on a team now abilities. And then restore, this is probably their best ability. Quick dispel doesn't matter because enemies don't do crazy things that need to be dispelled. but Restore is like their only real combo piece for a team comp because it allows you to maybe reset another Amber Lens or maybe do something outside of an Impetus. Circle Barrier activates before an ally is attacked, reduce damage taken by all allies by 25% for one attack. This is nice. It's very reactionary though, and there's certainly better things. So for example, Featherbow. I feel like Featherbow just does what this is trying to do better. Do I have one? Do I have a Featherbow? Oh, it's dead. Everything's dead. All the little utilities. I made like a B team and put them in extreme danger without optimizing their builds, and they got like either slaughtered or meteored. Hit with like something funny. I swear they got hit with like a catapult, and it was very funny on stream, but they're just dead. All right, Featherbow.
That should make things a little easier.
All right, let's look at Featherbow. All right, so delaying shot. So this is basically 100 potency, but it combos with Conferral, reduces enemy initiative. Saint shot reduces passive points, does it even harder against grounded. Photon arrow inflicts passive seal during the day. That's actually pretty huge value for shutting down certain enemies. It also hits up to 2, so you can target back row casters. So it could literally, it can actually prioritize key classes and threats and passive seal them. And it also does decent damage and inflicts defense minus 50. But this is like a real huge value attack. Inflicts blindness on a row of enemies. You can do this twice. It's true hit, so can't miss. So this is pretty huge for like defending your team, because blind just makes whatever the attack is miss. And it also hits other enemies. So if you have 3 enemy like row attacks on like the front or the back row, you just shut the attacker down and then the other 2 down. And then it also has Tailwind, activates after using active skill, grants row of allies plus 10 initiative, effect is doubled for flying, and then Aerial Pursuit. This also is 100 potency, follow-up attack. So this thing does, oh, and it also has delay, which just prevents an enemy from doing anything for 5 seconds. So it's basically just this class, but better, because this class doesn't even really heal. So I feel like this is just like a better thing if you had to choose one. And also, I think it just has better base stats too. It is higher level, so it's kind of hard to compare them 1-to-1. So it's like a 7 level difference. I doubt this would be 59 health at level 32. But it's a little bit more bulk to it. This is higher magic defense, this is higher physical. This is higher evasion as well, and higher crit rate. So this is basically just like a better utility than this. And this I don't even think is that good. It's like a decent class. I think the owl is just weird in PvE. It just doesn't do anything. All right, what about Feather Staff? This is something. I've looked at its skills, so it has the overheal. Grant a row of allies buff the double heal. So I don't like this because you have to set up a heal, which just seems stupid. If you just row healed twice, it's basically better than whatever it is it's about to do after this. Holy Cradle, Stand Lethal Blow. You really shouldn't be planning on this. Decent heal, start a battle. That's start a battle for single target, or no, restore minor HP to all, I guess. All right, that's actually not bad. This is decent utility for just healing, like away spam damage. And preemptive, restore moderate HP before they're attacked. Oh, thank you for being a member for 10 months, Conrad. I remember the days. I remember the days you said you'd be doing Dragon's Dogma, but instead you became a unicorn YouTuber, YouTubing unicorns. I know. I was supposed to cover Dragon's Dogma 2. But then the Steam reviews came. No, it's not the Steam reviews. I played it and it just... Whew, it's rough. There's a lot of things wrong with it. Let's see what recent reviews even say. It isn't an easy game to review. It asks you to overlook unnecessary microtransactions aimed at solely the most vulnerable and misinformed, and a bad story told in almost a comically bad way, all in favor of real tight gameplay and some nice graphics. I don't know if the gameplay was tight. I felt it was clunky and awkward, but that's just me. I thought it was like wacky as hell. They will not remove de novo. Yeah, Dragon's Ligma. Yeah, it has DRM. It has microtransactions for save files. It has so many things that are bad. I think I'm the only one who actually doesn't like the gameplay though, for some reason. I don't know why other people are like all hyped about it. I feel like it's like Dark Souls on ice. That's how I describe it. Like Disney on ice, but Dark Souls on ice. Alright, so then Holy Breath. Restore minor HP to an ally, remove affliction, grant user +1 passive point. Activates a foreign ally attacks. This one's interesting for like spot healing before you attack if you're just stomping, but you can always row heal after you kill the enemies too. I feel like this is just worse than Sainted Knight overall, because all it does is heal. That's all it does. Gameplay is good, you always liked it. I couldn't get into it. I don't slide. Yeah, I don't know what it was. Like I feel like my character was like on ice the whole time. Like not friction wise, I mean like just moving around the map. Maybe I've just played different third-person games that are like more tight controls-wise. Like that new Prince of Persia game was really, really precise and felt like I had good control of my character. By comparison. Here's Berengaria for you. She really just needs this ability. You could get rid of everything else in her kit, and if she just had this, she would be S tier. This is so stupid. Row stun, 150 potency. Versus Afflicted. Easy. Go, 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 go. All you need. Carnage is junk. You could technically do this if you wanted to. Would you say you're more of a unicorn streamer or an overlord YouTuber? Thank you for the super chat, Conrad. I would say I'm more of an overlord YouTuber. Personally. You initiative, your big damage. I put Featherstaff in a counter-based team. For like holding positions. This team was okay. I used this for mobility. I banned mounts in this run, aside from Elaine, but he wasn't allowed to be party leader. He can't promote into a non-mounted class, so I allowed it. But, yeah. My party leaders were typically like thieves in this run for the 170 mobility. They have very bad damage. Counter-based team. And then I had no, I was trying this business. This was kind of a bad build, I think. She kept getting killed. Maybe I needed Virginia to cover her, but I think if she got covered, she didn't counterattack. I think that was the issue. So that was the thing. Boost Rosalind. Initiative boosted Owl. If you're running triple fairies Rosalind builds, you could have Rosalind use start a battle AoE stun. Have initiative boosted Owl boost Rosalind. Initiative? Rosalind with one initiative item does not need anything to outspeed basically anything in the game. Owl is bad. Her counter build is pretty bad and unreliable. That's kind of how I felt. It seems like it's hard to get going, really. Like, I want it to be good. I do, but because in theory 3 counterattack is cool. But relying on enemy attacks is just so unreliable because sometimes they just attack weird things, they don't even attack her. And then she just kind of stands there and is like, I could have counterattacked. Now, obviously, Glacial Rain Impetus is going to be a pretty solid board nuke with almost no unfavorable matchups. And arguably is bottom 3, like 3rd in board nukes, but it's still top 3 board nukes. It's definitely better than Trinity Rain, which can get countered. And that's very rough, so I actually don't like Trinity Rain. Its damage is great when it goes off, but if they have an Angel Shield, you just can't fight it. And if your Trinity Rain is your damage carry, you're just getting flipped. You're getting flipped off. Rosalind won't have initiative item if you want triple fairies. Do you need triple fairies, though? I feel like you just Amber Eye and she's good to go. Or Amber Lens them. Now, what is the deal with these things? Freaking lion, dude. With his, he doesn't have fur, he has lion chest hair. His lion chest hair. It's very funny. Wait, hold on, how do they rig this thing? I'm trying to look at the parts, because I'm doing something similar for an indie game I'm working on. So I think that chest is just static, but they're just like warping it, so it like compresses. Look at this class. This class would, this is like an easy, this is something I could easily make. Idol. The bear. Yeah, the bear is similar to stuff I've done before. The shield's in perspective, though. I think there's alternate shields. Like alternate angles? Or maybe they are just using perspective. It's like the same image. This idol is so suggestive. Dude. It's so funny. This idol is just cool. He's all proud. Little girl, big hammer. Equip it. Quick impetus for Sylphic. Quick impetus for Sylphic. +1 fairy. And then she elemental impetuses. And that gets her back. I guess you could do that. I was actually thinking about that the other day. But then I was like, well, why don't I just crit boost it? I guess if you want to conserve your amber lenses, you could do that. So you could have like 2 prime plus elemental plus quick plus elemental roar. That's 3 fairies. Yeah. Yeah. Prime plus elemental. Female warrior's outfit is something else. Now, does she have a different in perspective? I swear she does. I think there's a different torso that's slightly different for this one. I think the skirt asset. I think there's like a slightly angled. Yeah, look at like the elbow. So that's one thing I need to start doing. The hair is exactly the same. The hair and the head do not change in terms of like new assets, but like the torso is completely changing. And also look at the. Yeah, her boots are changing too, so they have like alternate angles, and then they're using like rigged 2D, so it has like more motion. That's one thing I noticed on certain idols, which is interesting. So then you kind of get the best of both worlds, where it's like somewhat hand-drawn with keyframes, but then it's like rigged. Like this is just like a pure idol. Each finger is rigged, and I think there's different. You can see the hand changes, as well as like the front arm, with the like the legs, the chest I think is the same, hair. That's very interesting. Just making alternate limbs gets you that extra bit of like motion. It gives you like depth. It almost looks like it's 3D, but it's just 2D art. Bobby's move, very cool. Let's look at Elaine here. I think this one's just like static. Yeah, look at those like little details on like the cloth and stuff. It's actually not that hard to do stuff like this in Photoshop even, or whatever software they used for the animation. Alternate limbs, I have to make sure I do that. All she needs is +1 AP weapon. Yeah, you could do like triple fairies, I guess, if you want to conserve on your lenses. So you have to impetus. So you now need impetus though, but you could just run like normal sniper scope. You could run like an ACOG instead of a 4x. Just normal sniper lens to get like fairies out. And then your elemental roar basically does double damage. Like 300 potency, roughly. Decent. Owl is useful if you want to run Trinity Rain. But make an anti-reflect Trinity Rain setup. Or Unifi teams. So how do you anti-reflect Trinity Rain? You just kill the passive points of the shields? Because I think they usually just have like... Let's find some shields. I think they usually just have like 2 passive points. So if you even just drain like one of them, they can't reflect. Promoted Elaine and Bishops would have been great if it wasn't for the exposed armpits. Exposed armpits. This is the first I'm hearing of this. Promoted Bishops. This game seems big. It's a pretty big game. It's a good... If you beat everything, it'll take you like 60 to 80 hours to beat all the missions, like all the liberations and stuff. Like 40 to 80, depending on how quick you are. Let's find a shield. Are they over here? There's some shields over here. I think they usually just have like 2 passive points. Yeah, they just have 2 passive points, and reflect costs 2. So if you can either waste a passive point through mirror weakness, like if you have them both mirror weakness, like a shaman or something, or if you can even like passive point drain them, both of those will allow your combo to get through. So I guess we should start evaluating, assuming that we're draining their passive point so that they don't get the mirror. So you could argue Trinity Rain's really good, but it's still like you need a specific weapon, whereas like the fairy nukes have like no bad matchups. They're just good against everything in the game. And they're also hybrid too, so they just don't have bad matchups. I had a team with Alto Lin, use 2 quick impetus, regular sniper, lens, elemental with 4 fairies. Guaranteed with 5 fairies, what the hell? Do you even need that many though? Guaranteed hit and crit, a bit off topic, but if the male units... let's see, bit off topic, but if the male units to give the ring of the maiden, Travis freaking rock style, like what? Oh, okay. Why, what does he say? Is he excited? These freaking owls, man. Quick dispel. I guess you could waste these with like other buffs for your impetus too. This is really their only counterplay, is the mirror and then these. And it's not even that hard to play around. And then the blind. 5 fairies. That's funny though, 5 fairies, that's crazy. I don't even need, I just use 1. I think you're better off rigging Arrow Rains over Trinity Rain. Elaine and Travis are very good bros. Nice. The best of friends. He's got 2 quick impetus on that one team. It's fun to see how far he can get. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely overkill. Have you convinced some of the bestials with Dinah? I think I just killed them last time. Because I wasn't allowed to use Valor skills, so I couldn't cleanse. I had to kill everything that, you know, got turned hostile, including my dinner unit. Quick impetus isn't limited, both will trigger at the same turn. Yeah, I guess you'd have to set a condition to limit them so that doesn't happen. Because that happened to me with that one team. Let's see, Steel Axe. I do think that the enemies... It's weird how they have like bad gear. And the other thing too is like they use like 1 attack very often. They just burn, they have 1 attack and then that's it. I think in this difficulty, the easiest thing they could do is just start giving things lapis and carnelian pendants instead of gold bangles. Like default to giving most things a lapis and a carnelian. Then maybe upgrade their weapons slightly. Kinda crazy. I had to track passive points so they'd go up consecutively. Nice. Yeah, you would just need like some external way to track like what's going on. It's funny because that's basically how like coding is, where you're like trying to sequence things. So you're just like, all right, how do I check to see how to like differentiate between this action and this action? They all have like steel stuff and gold bangles. I'm just like looking at the enemy's inventories. Oh, these guys have lapises. There we go. But it seems like if they don't have a shield slot, they just throw lapis on them. Except for these. This has a lapis. I just now noticed they all have names. All the enemies. Richard, Flora, Odilon. They want to keep them on basic, they should give them all sapphire. Yeah, I think that'd be fine. Or at least some of them, because like right now... Now even if you were to give them things, it would only help, because if we board nuke them, it doesn't matter if they have 50 active points, like they're just gonna die before they can use them. That won't help, you need Raven Plumes at least. Yeah, they would need like certain things on certain enemies. Because like usually in these types of games, like in Fire Emblem, it can be difficult to hit speed benchmarks depending on the game. And some units just literally can't, even if you do everything. Like there are certain units in 3 houses that it's really hard to get them to be really fast. Now, there still are ways to fix their speed to probably get them to be fast enough. But other units just have like a huge advantage. And they're just naturally fast because of their growth rates. So... yeah. Alright, let's go back. System load. I just like loaded another save file just to check some stuff. Alright, so the team. This team. I think this team is gonna have issues. Double sniper lens for single target. It feels so bad, man. It feels like such a waste of resources. Really, one team should have one amber lens. You shouldn't have two. If you have two, and like you're not doing a challenge run, you're just wasting an amber lens. I think this is the best item in the game. It just opens you up to everything. It truly just does everything. Everything you could want to do with an attacker, it does. It fixes all of your problems. It fixes damage, it fixes hit rate. I'll accept this is an RPG, therefore impossible to perfectly balance. I don't think they'll ever perfectly balance. I don't think any game with this much complexity could be perfectly balanced. I think the best thing you can do is like buff and nerf things. But you'd have to do so with good game knowledge, otherwise you run the risk of nerfing things too much, or nerfing the wrong aspect of them, or buffing something to the point where now you're just making new broken things. Onyx Pendant giving -15 to all stats is pretty bad. Plus 2 AP and PP isn't enough of a trade-off. Yeah, I don't know about Onyx. It seems bad. Double breaker teams. Yeah, we got... Look at the items though, too. This team has everything, they barely kill. This is hilarious. Now the impetus is like wrong, it's like being used poorly. So I guess we would have to do... set some target, but... yeah, in theory we could get 4 kills and then there's just a 5th enemy hanging out. If we're fast enough, but we're kind of not. Kind of just all over the place. The comp is 0 out of 10, no Bruno. I know. He should be in there. Where is he? Has he been used? Bruno. Here he is. He's level 6. Look at him. Let's upgrade him. Let's see what he looks like upgraded.
Getting stronger by the day.
Getting stronger by the day. I've got a budget Trinity Rain with Celestial Talisman and Onyx Pendant. Nice. Let's check out this. So Wide Smash. I don't like things like this. Enemies. Only this wasn't ground based, because then it doesn't hit flyers. And even so, hit rate of 80 is pretty suspect. And the damage is low too. Even at 150 potency compared to the other board nukes. It's quick, so that's nice. Bulk up. Force wide counter, berserk. Consume all passive. This is so stupid though. Consume all passive points. All of it costs you 1, and then it consumes all of them to get 1 AP and survive a lethal blow. That does not seem worth it, even if you're spending 2 to do that. Like you could do another wide smash, I suppose, and then set this up so that you only go berserk if the fight drags on for whatever reason. I could see that being valuable, but wide counter. This, I think, is the most interesting thing of their kit. Honestly, I think that's the most interesting thing. And even then, it's like finicky. Like counters can be finicky no matter what you do. There is no counter axe, but there's retaliation earrings. And I should have them. Yeah. Then you're looking at 100... He doesn't have it yet. But you're looking at 140 base potency. And these actually have decent attack long term. Not like great, but it's decent. But it is in response to attack, so... yeah, you can tell them to use it at 1 PP. for sure. Trying to theory craft the biggest counterattack. Just going for the biggest counterattack possible. What else is there? There's no counterattack axe, that's just not a thing, right? Pretty sure. What else would we want? Now this build he'd be getting hit. This is honestly a stupid build. Actually, it's not if we blind them though, but then we're relying on blind and it's like, why are we counterattacking? It's so weird. Counter is probably best on flying things. Yeah, I agree. I think the counters on flyers, well, really the pursuits on flyers I think are the best. Like wide pursuit on even an angel, like feather sword with wide pursuit, if you damage fix it, is actually meaningful damage for like follow-up attacks, and it can wide pursuit back rows, which is crazy. Even though it doesn't say that wide pursuit's range, it inherits range from it, from the fact that it's a flyer. All right, this is a meme build right here. This is stupid as hell. You got stats plus 15, retaliation earrings. Amber Lens Trinity is better. Yeah, recast Trinity is too much. Parrying shield. He can't use shield, unfortunately. He's like one of the few things with access to wide counter. He cannot use parrying shield. That's such a tragedy. You know who is good with parrying shield though? What's her face? This chick. I want to try comping something like this. She actually blocks things. She can cover too. Yeah, she actually has huge value. She can do like some super parry thing. I kind of want to see how hard this hits, just for the hell of it. I want a shield slot, my bad. We want those earrings. Yeah, those sweet earrings. Alright, so we're looking at plus 90. Is that overkill? Potency increases less HP the user has. Can this one shot? It already can one shot. Do we need to? Do we need to do this though? I don't think we do, but we can and we will. You can also parry too, which is interesting. So shield slot, we could grab this, which is nice. Even if you don't use the heal, you can use the heal or the parry, whatever you want. Then you can attack things. You have a sword. You can do like one of these. And now you're a parry guy. Matthew Perry. 340 max potency? Jesus Christ. And it's a true hit too. It's a true hit. It's so strong. Like even without this damage stacking, this is still like typically going to one-shot things if she gets attacked. And she can cover, which forces her to get attacked, and then she can counterattack off of that. I'm fairly certain. Like honestly, the parry shield is kind of overkill. Probably just want like a cover shield, like this or something. Then just quick cover and then parry, or Maiden's Hammer. For base 190 potency, up to 290 potency if your HP is low. Tyler Perry's House of Perry. Tyler Perry's House of Perry. Yeah, these actually I think are maybe B tier, honestly. When you get the standard. Before then they're still C, I think. They have access to fun things. There's still like bulky evasion tanks that are actually kind of hard to kill even with true hit. They usually tank a true hit. Sometimes it kills them though. If it's like a crit, it'll kill them. But they usually can tank like the raw damage if it's like crit debuffed by Shaman or something. I give Virginia the Phantom Shield for plus 30 free magic defense. Yeah, you can run that too. It's quite good. There's a lot of really good shields. There's a lot of really good shields. In fact, I would argue that being on 2 shields is not a detriment at all. because their shields, like, this is objectively better than these, or than these, right? Like, if we're running parry shield, like, which is better? 40 or 50 and defensive stats? And you could also forge this too to give it actual stats, because it uses the highest in this case for dual weapons or dual shields. Even you get all the effects of the second column, but the first column, whichever is highest, is what you get. I think. Yeah. But then if you get magic, where is it? I don't. Right now I do have it. Yeah, this gives you 0 stats, but then it gives you magic defense as an added thing, and so the right column you just get it. And then it also has like poison, blind immune, burn immune, poison, heal, max HP, active point, passive point, stun immunity, HP, evasion of hits. Like, it has like everything. It has some interesting combos too that like you don't get from generic accessories. And then of course this and this. Init plus even just the init plus 10, but hasten cover grants max init off of a cover. That's actually kind of crazy. Pretty good counterplay. Magic wall. Interesting. Nocturnal guard. Oh, I think there's one for the day too, isn't there? There's one for aerial, beastral, calves. It's like there's so much utility. Imagine if werewolves could have a shield. I feel like they might be better off with a shield. It also just gives you passive guard rate, which increases tanking. Oh, and then there's hunters too. There's like, dude, there's like a shield for frickin' everything. Frickin' dude. Then you can combine that with hunters, claymore, and then your plus 40 follow-up, which is pretty sweet actually. That has access to some interesting things. Maybe it could be B tier as a pursuit bot, because it has access like as early as Beastlands to this like hunter's build, which is not bad. On wide pursuit, where is it? Around there. Like, hard to find some specific items at times. There's just so many items. Where is it? I just saw it. Or do I not have it yet? I should. Unless I didn't buy it on this account. Or no, it has, does it have a guard maybe? I'm just not seeing it. Counterattack. Maybe I didn't buy it on this save file. Oh, wait, is this a save file? No, I did beastrals and everything. I think I just didn't buy it on the save file. Parrying shield. There's another parrying shield? There's 2? Well, that's crazy. Answers. Hunter. Or no. I must just be missing. Oh no, I have it equipped. That's why you passed it. Is it because I have it equipped on someone? Yeah, I must be passing it. I don't know how I'm not seeing this. I'll go slower. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. So you get the double hunters. Where's the other one? Here. So you get 40%, and then you can run wide pursuits. And this is, maybe these are B tier, because this is meaningful wide pursuit damage, right? I think that's fair. Then you could just run a sapphire. Then you could wide pursuit twice, and then you can smack things with Hone Slash. And you're going to be getting buffed. It doesn't even matter what buff you have. It could be an innet plus 20 buff. Doesn't matter. You now have a true strike that kills a single target. So these could just, like, a single one of these could just be like a cleanup tank, or like a cleanup evasion tank type thing. It's not a bad build. It's serviceable. Their attack isn't high enough? Let's see. Let's test. Let's put this theory to the test. Alright, you're gonna be the attacker. We'll give you a knit. Alright, this will be the attacker. This will shield smite for fun. We'll just have this group. Where's Gilbert? Let's get the prince in here. We won't even use the battle standard, like the angel standard, because that's obviously really good. We'll just do like generic rapid order, offensive order. See what they can do. And give them the do. Yeah, I think I did do them. Let's check it out on this really quick. We'll do the do here.
Where's my prey? You got orders for me?
That's not bad damage for 3 units, honestly. With no backline. Alright, let's check it out. Let's have them fight some things. 3 units. Oh no, the archers. Oh, the archers are gonna murder us, and I didn't buy wind fairies. I should buy some wind fairies just so I can like test things without worrying about that at times. Forget to check the damage. Hopefully they don't. Oh, 77 crit? Oh, okay, good, she dodged. Alright, rapid order. Taking edge. Okay, passive seal. They're buffed. That's not bad. The thief dodged, obviously. Like, Amalia is much better at this, of course. She's significantly higher strength. Defense down. Just shield smiting.
Don't mind if I do.
How's that for good? Never stood a chance. You sure about this?
They're doing like okay. It's just the 3 of them without like too much support. But wide pursuit. Like this is like Amalia's build, honestly. That's like one of her best builds, I would say, because she has really high strength. So it's hard to compete with her on that. They at least can do it and kind of get like a serviceable result. I don't know that they're like, I would say they're like high C, low B tier. But when you get the aerial standard or whatever, that's actually pretty good, and then they become quite strong. Then they get like crits and all this other stuff. And what else? This one's also just running 2 items. It's not really running anything. Those are low defense targets. Sure.
Good.
These aren't. I don't have
Sure about this?
range assist right now, so I can't really test it. Sell swords. Even higher strength than Amalia? Do they? They also get much lower accuracy. And they do not get a great shield. They also do not have a great shield. My thief just got kicked to death by a shaman in the Colosseum. Considering uninstalling in shame, that's funny. Yeah, she's built an amber lens. She has a lot of good things for free. Her only downside is that she's on swords. Yeah, she has Hawkeye for free. And she also has Penetrate, which is really good too. This can typically kill like 2 enemies in a column immediately. So you have that. Trying to see like what kind of things you could run here. Reflect magic. What the hell? I didn't even realize this was a thing. Wait, great shields can just reflect magic? Well, that's crazy. Alright, I think that is it for tonight. It's getting kind of late, and I have to stream tomorrow. And also, I have to make a video before stream tomorrow. But definitely like and subscribe. And also consider becoming a channel member for cool Fire Emblem Engage emotes. And this guy. Oh, I had chat off. Here, let's turn chat back on. Or Boucheron Pog for all the cool, all the cool situation. All right, that is it for tonight. Thank you for checking this out, everyone. I will see you tomorrow. Woohoo! Peace.